Hey everybody, welcome back to X-Plane 11. I'm Bill. Today we're starting out at Van Nuys, so slightly different airport than usual. The reason I picked Van Nuys is because Flight Sim Economy has a A36 Bonanza there to rent. So we're going to start off at Van Nuys and we're going to haul ass down to John Wayne, the correct route, southbound, which is not the Cat 10 route from Van Nuys to John Wayne, but the which they use the coastal route in the Cat 10. We're going to use the special flight rules transition, which is at 3,500. So it's much lower, much quicker, and it'll be really nice. So we have here on Flight Sim Economy FSE. We have some Henderson charter passengers waiting for us at John Wayne. We've got our Bonanza A36 ready to rent. We've got 88% fuel on board right now. And yeah, we've got a couple more seats. We got 5 seats available. We got 4 people, so we do have one more person that we could grab at John Wayne. So we could check this really quick before we really get going and see if there's anything that is close by that we could possibly load up. I don't think so. I checked this earlier and there wasn't much from John Wayne to Vegas, actually, surprisingly. L19, no. Bakersfield. Yeah, so I think that's our best bet. So once we have our flight ready to go, we just go to My Flight and it shows what we have ready to go. So loading area is at John Wayne. So we just need to get this plane, which we're going to ferry, from Van Nuys to John Wayne in order to make that happen. So, Chungus, how's it going? Tan Man, you got 5.3 hours, trying to get everything done as efficiently as possible. That is the way to do it. For sure. That's the route that I've taken, and I mean, if money is a consideration, that's just the best way to do it, and it just takes time to work, and that looks terrible. You have to focus on it. You have to really study, use the simulator in an appropriate way. And not just try to, fly an X-15 into space all the time. Dr. Trenchcoat, good evening. Happy Monday. All right, so the first route here, the first leg is, again, going to be that empty one to John Wayne, and we're going to use trusty little 4-flight here. And we're going to go the special flight rules transition southbound, which starts at the Santa Monica VOR, so we can put that in there. And it goes basically, this is the TAC chart, and if you can see these arrows, these magenta or maroon arrows, below minimum, how's it going? So you see those maroon arrows. That's the special flight rules transition. So these TAC charts will actually show you the route depicted on the chart itself. So you can kind of eyeball it. Ryan, how's it going? Happy Monday. You can kind of eyeball the route a little bit without having to use the actual TAC supplement portion of it. So that makes it a lot, much easier to kind of plan on the fly if you just line up these lines with those maroon lines. And now I know that is, roughly flying out of the radial for the Santa Monica VOR. The other place we can look at that is in documents. Now I have my FAR aim up here. So we're going to get rid of that, go back to catalog. I think this is the right place to do it. I could be wrong. No, yeah, it is definitely in documents. And then we go to my documents here, I have them kind of all smashed together, which I know is not the correct way to do it. But I need some TAC supplements here. They've reordered this a little bit, and it makes it not the best. This is what I need. No, I want close that, and I want to make these thumbnails. And then I go to TAC supplement. It should be up on the special flight rules transition, actually. So you would typically want this to not be organized a little bit better. But here is the coastal route, and here is the special flight rule. So there is the 132 radial coming out of the Santa Monica VOR, and that matches up again with exactly what the maroon lines are that we saw right there. So that enables you to eyeball it. And in something like this, a transition like this, it is, you want to be as precise as possible, but it's also not, I mean, you're uncontrolled. So this is where they want you to go. I've heard that they really don't mind if you're between 405 and the coast for this transition, as long as you're at the right altitude. But we're, not interested in something that's that loose. So we're gonna, fly it more exact, or at least as exact as we can. Below minimums, I appreciate that. Get some serious GA action in here. So that's all we're gonna do flight plan wise to get out of here. And let's head back to the plane. Bonanza A36, which I love. Yeah, and I actually haven't done this route southbound a whole lot, so it'll be fun to do this. It's so much fun in the real world doing the special flight rules transitions. So it'll be fun to do this in the sim. It's been a while. Okay, let's get in the plane. Now this is the Carenado, basically X-Plane 10 A36, which is kind of a shame because A36 is, I think, the best general aviation plane ever built. And there's only one version of it, and it's for a simulator that was made many, many years ago. What's up, Kenny? Okay. Now, Brad, 10 times. Well, I will agree with that. This is the best. Just the best general aviation plane for sure. Get out of here, fly. Okay. I feel like I'm not hearing much of this. Let's open up the window. Okay, it still works. It's infinitely better than everything. Okay, we want the prop all the way up there. Okay, so door to floor, everything looks good. It's on there. Now let's get this thing started up. And it's stuck on start. Great. All right. Sounds like a good start. I think I do need some more volume here so I can hear what the hell's going on. Let's get PilotEdge going here. And we are 9072 Sierra. And I should actually get ForeFlight updated with
PilotEdge.
The same 9072 Sierra. There it is. Connected to PilotEdge. Avionics on. Let's get all of our lights coming on as required. And information time for Van Nuys. ATIS is 2755. 2755. probably go to COM 2 would help.
ATIS information off.
Golf.
0151 Zulu. Wind 110 at 8. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 21. Dew point 15. Altimeter 29 or 84. Arriving and departing runways 16 left.
Okay. It's clear and nice. There's really no wind. We checked the METARs. It's beautiful. We've got golf. Love it. Lovely. Let's go to ground 21.7 is ground. There's that. And tower is 19.3. Okay. All right, and we don't need fly falling, so we could just get the hell out of here. And it's 21.7, not 20.7, not 22.7. Why are you changing? I flip it.
Ground, hello. It's Delta 258. We're spot 5 with taxi.
Hey, what's up, time?
26 right, please.
42 Tango, Montgomery ground, runway 28 right, taxi hotel.
28 right, Hotel Alpha, King Air 2 Tango X-ray.
Delta 258 Las Vegas ground, give way to the American eastbound on Charlie. Runway 26 right, taxi Charlie.
Yeah, dude, these
Bravo.
fuel trucks are straight jackasses.
Alright, give way to the American and 26 right via Charlie Bravo, Delta 250, thanks.
Someone else checking in, say.
Got some busyness here.
American 350 Los Angeles Center.
Low.
Your voice sounds pretty distant, but there's a lot of like background noise that's kind of drowning you out. I'm not sure if you're able to improve that at all.
So we might need to put this in
Slightly better.
2, actually 10, 7.
Thank you.
There we go.
There's 60 pop back to the left, unable
And
taxi
we're
to
on
parking
the
via
132
Foxtrot. Have a
outbound.
great evening.
Left enable, taxi to parking, Fox 66 Papa.
This thing is a
Skyfront
mess.
Tango Alpha, contact point with your approach 124.7.
Okay, it's Geneva.
Alright, Stars ground, Gulf Sierra for Romeo is at Cessna 172 now at GA parking, north departure for the mini routes, ready to taxi with information whiskey.
Okay, we're ready to go. Let's let this.
CGSAR Torrance ground, runway 29 right, taxi at Alpha Juliet.
29 right, Alpha Julia, Gulf Sierra for Romeo.
Who else was calling?
Van Nuys ground, good evening. Bonanza 9072 Sierra with information Gulf, request taxi, south departure.
United 350, that is better. I can hear you a little more vividly.
We gave him a 3 count
Montgomery
too.
Tower, King Air 49 Tango, correction, King Air 42 Tango X-ray, ready for departure, 28 right.
She's gonna get frustrated.
Number 42 Tango X-ray, Montgomery Tower, runway 28 right, clear for takeoff,
It's
wind
busy.
2504.
Clear for takeoff, 28 right, King Air 2 Tango X-ray.
Biggest Tower, Rock Bands 59, departure 19 right.
Rock band. Alright.
Alright, we're calling Las Vegas ground for taxi, taking the call from.
There's Mr. Rock Band.
Rock Band 59, Las Vegas Tower, wind 2106, runway 19 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 19 right, Rock Bands 59.
Las Vegas ground, southwest 2451, Bravo 7, short of Charlie, 4 taxi.
You can see me going for it too, right?
So that's 2451 Las Vegas ground, he goes for runway 26 right.
Taxi, was it Charlie, 26 right, southwest 2451.
So that's 2451, you're kind of split difference between 19 left and 26 right, just giving you the option. Runway 26 right, taxi Charlie Bravo.
26 right, Charlie Bravo, southwest 2451, thanks.
Southwest 8 Las Vegas ground, you're my frequency.
Southwest 488, taxiing out, close to spot 10, ready for taxi. We have
Southwest
Quebec.
488, runway 26 right, taxi at Charlie, Bravo.
26 right, Charlie and Bravo, Southwest 488.
Van Nuys ground, good evening, Bonanza 9072 Sierra, information Gulf, ready to taxi for a southern departure.
Calling Van Nuys ground, step.
Yeah, Van Nuys ground, Bonanza A36 slant Gulf, with information Gulf, ready to taxi for a departure to the south.
3615 Tango Alpha, radar contact lock.
Dude, what is happening?
Southwest 2049 Los Angeles Center, thank
Las Vegas Tower, American 24, short of 26 right at Bravo, ready for departure.
I'm gonna have to.
3248, correction, or 42 Tango X-ray, contact circle departure.
This is the busiest been in forever.
Southwest 672 Los Angeles Center, thank you. The 42 Tango X-ray, circle
Yeah,
departure,
at least
radar
the
contact, climb maintain 8000.
at least the ground traffic is entertaining.
American 24, Las Vegas Tower, 12106.
Oh yeah, there's
runway
a
26
bunch
right,
of
clear
people out of Vegas right now.
Clipper take up, American 24, thanks.
Wow.
Rock Band 59, contact departure.
Departure Rock Band 59.
Stars ground Charlie Golf Sierra for Romeo, verify wrong assignment.
Jeez.
Rock Band 59, Las Vegas
There's like
departure, radar
7 or 8 planes in Vegas right now.
CGSAR, say again.
Golf Charlie for Romeo, verify
Keith's about to
wrong
get a text
assignment.
message, I bet.
Runway 29 right.
Roger.
Alright, calling Van Nuys ground. When you first called in, I requested you to stand by, and then you repeated yourself. You probably must not have understood what I said.
Yeah.
If you're looking for flight following, though, you want to contact clearance delivery.
Yeah, I think your readback was stepped on there. Yeah, negative flight following after departure.
Found it.
9072 Sierra.
Hello. Found the ground.
What's up, Max?
Has taken the full call sign for me.
It's 9072 Sierra.
Or 9072 Sierra, Van Nuys ground. Thank you. Runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha Charlie.
Alpha Charlie 16 right, 9072 Sierra. Okay.
Vegas Tower, Delta 258, ready for departure.
Yeah, we don't need
26
flight
right.
following out of here.
Delta 258 Las Vegas Tower, runway 26 right, land.
Runway 258.
Yeah, there's a bunch of homies out in Vegas. I'm about to head that way too, Max.
Departure American 24.
Just in something probably different than what everyone else is flying up there.
American 24, Las Vegas departure, radar contact. Dory Lima Bravo, descending.
See, I knew Geneva was gonna get mad at some point.
0,000. Contact Las Vegas approach 118.4.
Alpha Charlie 216 right,
Las Vegas approach 118.4, 118.4.
and we are negative flight following on the way out of
36
here.
Bob Alpha, contact Albuquerque Center 134.32, 3430. Southwest.
Look at that beautiful livery.
258,
Gorgeous.
runway 26 right, cliff takeoff 12106.
Is that for Southwest 258 or Delta 258?
Delta 258, runway 26 right, cliff takeoff.
Delta 258, clip takeoff 26 right.
Max, what are you flying? You in the Premier. What does this guy do? This guy doing donuts over here? Look at this jackass.
So 2 Tango X-ray,
Hey,
turn
buddy.
left, heading 110.
What are you doing, pal? Freaking drunk.
Las Vegas Twin, Southwest
A320,
906,
nice.
with information Quebec, IFR to John Wayne.
Southwest 906, Las
So
Vegas
parking
clearance,
down
go
at
to John Wayne
Signature
Airport,
was a
Departure
mistake.
weight
This is
transition is file, climb via
taking
SID,
forever.
walk 1405.
Approach departure wake transition as file climb via SID 1405 Southwest 906.
Shenanigans. Van Nuys, John Wayne,
Southwest
Henderson.
906, feedback correct. So the 258, contact departure.
departure
Which reminds me I needed to do
258 Lima Bravo, Las Vegas
this.
approach, Las Vegas altimeter 2970. Expect visual approach for lane 19 right.
Torrance Tower, Golf Sierra for Romeo, Initial runway 2 right.
I know that's the getaway of doing the route command, but I don't have that set up.
Torrance Tower, runway 29 right, clear for takeoff on course
I don't
approved,
actually
wind
know how to set that up.
5010.
I guess it's a Nightbot thing. I could probably just load up Nightbot before.
Gillespie clearance delivery, Bonanza 6056, Quebec.
Alright. All the way down to Charlie.
Las Vegas Tower, United 48, correction.
Every other
Southwest
FSE
48,
mission I do, I
Golden
take
Shore
off
26
before starting. Yeah, when you got all these like
Approaching runway 16 right.
checklists to do and stuff, it can be
Runway 59, contact Los Angeles Center,
pretty easy.
134.65.
Crap.
Delta 258, Las Vegas departure, radar contact.
Beechcraft. Bonanza.
Gillespie clearance, stand by.
A36. Is that gonna do it?
Rough band 59, Los Angeles Center, climbing to level
It did do it.
220.
Okay. Cool.
Who else was calling? Besides, not calling ground.
Not calling ground.
Southwest 488, Las Vegas Tower, you up and ready?
So we can get Geneva is totally slammed right now. We can get pretty sloppy on the special flight rules.
26 right, cover takeoff, wind 2106.
Go for takeoff 26 right, Southwest 48.
Torrance Tower, request already frequency change.
What's up, Highwing?
Golf Sierra for Romeo.
CGSAR, frequency change.
This is not a 172.
X-ray, expect
This is a real plane.
Imperial, climb maintain 15000, contact Los Angeles Center 128.6.
Okay, Geneva, let's see if we can get...
Bottom Tower, Golf Sierra for Romeo, 5 miles south at 1200. Request
This is a mess
northbound
right
main
now.
route.
CGSAR, Hawthorne Tower, report
Get your
over
bowl on,
the
Highwing.
405 Hawthorne Freeway, VFR 2500,
Do not
remain
turn
on
before the
Cyber
flood
airspace,
basin.
altimeter 2986.
Wilco. Van
Squawk
Nuys.
3353.
Squawk 3353, Golf Sierra for Romeo.
Southwest 672,
Okay,
descend
we
the
can do
Armament
this.
to arrival.
We can do this.
Center 42, X-ray, Los Angeles Center, when able clear direct Imperial, climb and maintain 15000.
I don't have the
San Diego
strobe
altimeter
on, do I?
2990.
I don't have my beacon on. I have the strobe on.
Number 2 Daniel X-ray, climb and maintain 17000.
Ty, happy Monday. So I've done the first one, which was John Wayne, Camarillo, and back. And I'm waiting to get on the insurance for the new plane to do the long solo cross country, which will be John Wayne, Van Nuys, San Luis Obispo, Oceano, and back to John Wayne. And that one I have not done
Carlos,
yet.
be clearance, stand by, be about 2 more minutes.
Van Nuys Tower, Bonanza 9072 Sierra, holding short 16 right.
Rock Band 59, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Let's do it, Geneva.
There 90720 Van Nuys Tower, course approved, wind 110 at 8, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 16 right, 972 Sierra.
Southwest 488, contacts departure.
Lights,
Departure Southwest 48.
camera.
Southwest 2451 Las Vegas Tower, runway
Action.
26 right, line of await.
Line up and wait, 26 right, Southwest.
I actually
24.
should have. Well, no, I didn't. I wasn't
Tower, Golf
using
Sierra Romeo,
FSE
request
gas
frequency change
yet,
to Los
so
Angeles,
we're
Tower.
okay. But I do need to lean since we're paying for
24,
gas.
Los
No,
Angeles
I
Center,
rented
level
wet,
230.
so never mind. We can go rental power. But I also didn't do a run up, so okay.
CGSAR, you were calling for a frequency change for what?
Airspeed is alive. It looks good.
To Los Angeles Tower, please.
CGSAR, roger. Confirm the altitude 2,500. Contact LE helicopters 119.8.
Coming up.
About 3 miles south, 2000 for
The Cessna, Ty. So when I moved to Brad as my instructor, we're flying in basically a privately owned 172. So it's not a school plane, and therefore I need to be put on the actual insurance by name rather than just as a student. So that is that's taken a little bit of time. We do need some more podcasts, don't we? Yeah, I agree. Is it? It should be close. Yeah, it should be really close. The information has been given, but it's just taken a little bit longer right now. It's just going to take a little bit of time, unfortunately, because people are busy, which is fine because it's been so great to fly that plane, and I will happily wait a little bit in order to be able to fly it. And we're going to pretend like these clouds are not here.
Southwest 2451, contact departure.
Do it live. I should do one live. Well, I mean, both of you that asked, I need, Max, I need a follow-up with you. And Ty, I would love to do another one with you as well. So we should, me, Ty, you live. That would be fun. Yeah, yeah, I'd be down to do that. Now scheduling activities in September. Yep.
Calling over to Grand Canyon, stand by your arm request number 2.
Let's dodge these clouds. Let's go.
Southwest 672 Los Angeles Center. San Marcos altimeter 29er direction. I'll give you Santa Barbara altimeter.
That's true. I bet Ernie does have some good stories. But yeah, that would be cool. And Max, I had thought about that too. To do it live, it would be kind of fun to do it live. So we should definitely do that. Yeah, that would be really great. Yeah, because I do want to get some follow-ups, Max, with the plane, because I think when we talked, you were the episode that we did, you were maybe picking the plane up in like a little bit or something. This is definitely 500 feet below, by the way. I want to be clear.
3056 Quebec. Close speed clearance. You look for I-4 to Santa Monica.
Nothing to see.
Affirmative, 56 Quebec.
Nothing to see here.
056 Quebec. Clear to Santa Monica Airport on departure. Fly heading 340. Radar vector.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Oceanside as filed. Maintain 3000. Expect 6,000 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 119.6.
Monday podcast live. Yeah, I'm good with that. Well, yeah, I guess so. If Ty doesn't mind staying after, and if he can't, I mean, Max, you and I could do one too, and then we can do something on a day that is better for Ty. But yeah, that would be cool. Just pop over. If he, Ty, if you want to just pop over after GA Monday.
Las Vegas ground, Southwest 906 at spot 12 for
taxi. Yeah, that'd be cool. I will, if I could figure out how to do that. I will figure out how to do that, and that would be great. So where are all these clouds coming from? Because it's supposed to be clear everywhere, but...
Los Angeles Center, Golf Sierra Romeo overhead and leaving.
Go. Special flight rules, traffic, White Bonanza 3500 southbound, just over Santa Monica, special flight rules. Alright, there are the clouds gone. Yeah, I was, like, I came from, my office is just like right over there, and there is not a cloud in the sky anywhere. So I call total BS. Explain. Clouds form from water vapor when water vapor cools. Yeah, but they should not exist right here. Or they don't exist right here. They probably did earlier in the day. There, we have some people. Broken 1500. Well, I'm at 3500. Freaking marine layer. Dude, I got hit with the marine layer last night. I went on a very nice, much needed drive in the little Alpha, and it was super nice. Special flight rules traffic, Bonanza 3500 southbound over Bologna Creek, special flight rules. And I was in like over El Toro. I mean, I was basically in the El Toro practice area, for those of you familiar with that, and went to the coast, and it was like a completely different, hang on. It was like a totally different climate. It was crazy. Let's get, come on. Where are you heading, bug? Is this... There you go. There we go. There it is. Okay. Heading altitude. Alright, we'll just fly that. Special flight rules, traffic, Bonanza 3500 is southbound over the South Complex, special flight rules. X-plane clouds are a lie. Yeah, but it was pretty nice. So it went from like being really sunny, nice, gorgeous, and then as soon as I got into Laguna Beach, it got like super cloudy and gloomy and stuff. It was odd. It made it seem like the drive was a lot longer than it actually was. And yeah, I call total BS on these clouds because I'm looking outside right now and it is freaking gorgeous. Check this out. Let's see if this will work. I highly doubt that it will, but oh good, it's trying to chroma key out everything. That's awesome. So yeah, that didn't work. That didn't work. Anyway.
Hello. Anyway, 0-2.
Driving the PCH Shoreline Drive in downtown Long Beach. Yeah, it was... Yeah, I did try. I mean, I could turn the chroma key off, so you can actually see the trees, which are all green. Yeah, it's super busy, which is why I'm really happy to be on an advisory frequency. Special flight rules, traffic, Bonanza 3500 southbound. Last call, special flight rules. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So let's see what approach sounds like. It's probably going to be a total nightmare. So let's do that. Let's get ATIS going for John Wayne.
For 19er, dew point 14.
Through 46637,
Arriving and departing runway 20 left, 20 right. Visual approaches in use. VFR departures, contact, clearance, delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
Expect
Backhaul runway assignment and hold short structure. Advise on initial contact, you have information India.
125.2.
Okay, we got India.
5230.
John Wayne Airport, ATIS information India. 0153 Zulu. Wind 200 at 7. Visibility 10.
That's what it looks like.
1,700 scattered. Temperature 19er.
India.
Dew point 14. Altimeter 2986. Arriving.
Station 6370, back direct.
Okay.
Rockband 59, contact Los Angeles Center 124.62. American 24, contact Los Angeles Center 124.62.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens here. Geneva is
Delta 258, contact
totally
Los Angeles Center, 124.62.
saturated right now. SoCal approach, good evening. Bonanza 9072 Sierra. Information India, John Wayne, inbound, full stop.
United 350, contact Oakland Center, 127.45. Rockband 59, Los Angeles Center, cross Milmar, maintain flight level 240.
Where's High Wing at?
United 20, correction, American 24, cross Milmar.
Everyone wave to High
240.
Wing. He's right there. You can't see because my mouse is not
250, Los Angeles Center, good evening.
right there.
Cross Milmar,
By that
maintain flight level
orange
240.
hanger at the end there. Alright, Aspen. A little place called Aspen.
Delta 250, Los Angeles Center, thank you. Cross Milmar, I maintain flight level 240.
So how come I'm not hearing any of the center traffic?
Southwest 672, contact circle approach 128.5, 28.5.
Man, this is gonna be crazy.
There's 6056, go back runway 27 right, clear for takeoff, wind.
I think we can probably see your
260.
tears from here, High Wing. I thought
466,
approach
37
and
Los Angeles, ground runway 27
center
left,
were
taxi via
consolidated, but
Alpha Foxtrot.
I guess not. I did not know that. We kind of need to. Oh, we have some ways, but this is pretty far out. SoCal approach, Bonanza 9072 Sierra.
So it's 2451 Los Angeles Center. I thought I did give you a climb. Climbing to flight level 320.
Oh, you don't hear across boundaries. Okay. Got it.
Southwest 672, SoCal approach LA altimeter 2988. Information uniforms current. Expect visual approach runway 24 right. After Cliffy, fly heading 070. Descend and maintain 5000.
We're gonna get.
Center maintain
We're gonna get stuck.
5000 after Cliffy 030.
What's up, Blake?
I believe you said.
We're gonna be having to hold there, I guarantee it.
Southwest 672.
Alright, 31, stand by. Delta 213, Palm Springs clearance, on request, stand by. Southwest 906, Las Vegas Tower, sorry for the delay, wind 21010, runway 19er, left, clear for takeoff.
I'm surprised it's still just her working it.
American 24, same Mach number.
Okay, John Wayne is
Delta 258, maintain
dialed up.
Mach point 72.
Hugging the coast here, Seal Beach.
Air 2 Tango X-ray, go ahead.
Coming up on Huntington Beach here.
Air 2 Tango X-ray, roger, for cancellation is received. Radar services are terminated. Have safe landing with 4 feet, far frequency change.
Alright, we've got a couple of minutes.
56, go back, contact circle parts.
Couple of minutes to get into our. I think we just.
CGSAR,
I think we may have just
Tower,
kissed
report
the,
missile right down runway 16 right.
The Delta there, but that's okay.
Sir, 84 Golf uniform, Lindbergh clearance, shows for IFR to Los Angeles. Sir, 84 Golf uniform, clear to Los Angeles International Airport. Pebble 6 departure, Sobeys transition, direct.
Man, this is the busiest it's been in a long time.
Departure frequency 119.6, squawk 3276.
Yeah.
3267 on the squawk.
Yeah, I
for,
just circle outside of the Delta.
Air 4 Golf uniform, reback track. Mark 59, contact Los Angeles Center, 128.6.
SoCal departure, Bonanza 6056, Quebec, checking in with you 2,700 for 3,000.
Southwest 672, confirm
I can also
heading
sneak below it for a little bit.
070.
Sorry, Southwest 672.
There's 6056, Quebec, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000, leaving 4,000, clear direct ocean side.
All right, Clyde to 6,000, leaving 4,000 direct ocean side, 56 Quebec.
Rockband 59, contact Los Angeles Center 128.6. Southwest 488, contact Los Angeles Center
Oh, man.
124.62.
Alright, Highwing, good luck, man.
Rockband 59, Los Angeles Center, fix that for you. Cindy Lucky, one arrival. San Diego, altimeter 2990. Southwest 409er, contact correction, Las Vegas departure.
SoCal approach, Bonanza 9072 Sierra.
There's Southwest 906, Las Vegas departure, radar contact.
That's tough, man.
Number 258 Lima Bravo.
That is tough.
Descend and maintain 4,200, turn left heading 25.
4,200 left 250, 8 Lima Bravo.
That is a tough one.
CGSAR runway 16 right, clear to land, wind 1207.
You know, when there's silence, when she's done with the read back and you try to jump in there,
turn right heading 150.
and there's like 5 or 6 other planes waiting to go to that you're unaware of.
180, Southwest 672.
That's a tough one.
Southwest 672, the speed 180, heading 150.
Making that little turns around a point practice can't
heading
cure.
150, Southwest 670.
American 24, contact
It's
Los
usually, I
Angeles
mean, this is the
128.6.
busiest it's been in a long time.
Southwest 488 Los Angeles Center, DQ, check in. Southwest 488 Los Angeles Center, thank you. Cross Moment, maintain flight level 240.
Yeah, I don't get why it's so busy either. This is crazy.
Southwest 2451, contact Los Angeles Center,
But
124.6.
yeah, this is the busiest I've seen it in a long time.
Southwest 2049, contact Los Angeles Center, 124.62.
I mean, I'm VFR as well, and whenever that happens, you're totally hosed. Totally hosed. They're just like, yeah, we don't really care.
Bank angle, bank angle, bank
American
angle.
24, Los Angeles Center, descend via Lucky 1 arrival.
Max, thank you
Springs,
for
altimeter 296.
the gifted sub to Mr. Smith.
Bank angle, bank angle, bank angle.
46637, Los Angeles
And
Tower, wind 2509, runway 25 left, clear for takeoff.
Thank you, Max. Oh my god.
So 8 Lima Bravo, fly heading 180, upon rollout.
This is, now this is burning my FSE money right now.
Okay, heading 180, and we'll look for the airport.
I just declare an emergency and dump it in.
Southwest 906, radar contact.
Caution, TFR ahead.
I don't need for flight. I don't
We've
need
got the
you
airport, 8 Lima Bravo.
giving me sass either.
8 Lima Bravo, perfect. Clearance approach, runway 19 right. Establish final contact tower, 118.75.
Max, you're hilarious.
Okay, cleared visual approach, runway 19 right, and we'll contact tower, establish final for 8 Lima Bravo.
Southwest 672, fly heading 230.
Like, dude, seriously, this is
Join the runway 24 right, local exit.
insane. Where are they all going?
230, and we'll
That's
join
176, turn right, hotel, contact.
Right, right at hotel, contact the ground.
Southwest 258.
Oh my god, there's like 5 planes in Palm
Same Mach
Springs.
number, or correction,
Dude, they need to get Geneva some help right now. Like, this went from like, hey, look at how cute
Southwest 258.
it is because it's so busy to like,
280.
this is not good for anybody.
And Delta 258, fly heading 180, vector for sequence. Contact Los Angeles.
Yeah, who has Discord handy? Oh, he's already worked. Yeah, oh, that's right. I thought I did hear him up there. Let's try. Should we try her one more time?
Delta 258, confirming your altitude. I believe your last instruction was Momar at 240. Looks like you're passing through.
Oh, let's go find some drones to nearly run into and give her some. Oh my God! Look at my trace. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Look at the breadcrumbs.
Delta 5, correction, Delta 258, affirmative. Maintain flight level 210 for now. Flight heading 180 and Los Angeles.
Definitely not kidding. She's
8.6.
one of the best. What I'm implying is that it is really busy for one controller.
Delta 488, did I give you Momar at flight level 240?
Should we just like just hug the airspace a little bit?
Delta 2451, Los Angeles Center. Cross Momar, maintain flight level 240.
Oh boy. Okay, what do we do? Do I call it? Do I?
258 Lima Bravo, Las Vegas Tower, runway 19 right, clear to land, wind 210.810.
Do I cold call her again?
Southwest 672, Las Vegas
Dude.
Airport. Flight ready at 12 o'clock, 10 miles, reporting.
You cut out there at the end, but I believe you were saying that report the airport in sight. We do have the airport in sight for Southwest 672.
Southwest 672, clear bridge approach, runway 24 right, 5 mile final, contact tower 133.9 or 33.9, 5 miles.
That's what I'm saying. Like, should I just go no comms?
133.9.
Should I just go?
672.
No, 5 mile final, Southwest 872.
Yeah, this is gonna totally kill my
5 miles.
money. I'm gonna. Oh my God.
Here's 637, contact Soka approach. Rockman 59, contact Soka approach 124.35.
Oh my God, seriously. Do I just like run out of fuel? Do I pretend like
Southwest 2049, cross 35 miles east of Blythe, maintain flight level 250.
Oh, it's ratcheting up. The tension is ratcheting up. I can feel it.
CG, SAR, taxi to Park in the Alpha, have a great night. Passing.
SoCal approach, Bonanza 9072 Sierra.
Rockman 59 to 11, descending to be the Lucky with Delta.
Rockman 59,
Get out of here, Max.
Altimeter 2990. Advise you have Delta. Expect RNAV runway 27 approach from Midland.
Yes, ma'am, we do have Delta and RNAV 27. Sounds good, Rockman 59.
Yeah, he just jumps in there like he owns the place. Like a rock star.
Delta 258, turn right, heading 270, descend maintain 14,000, San Diego, altimeter 2990.
This is hilarious. Alright, so at what point do I seriously just go 7,500 and just go in? Just turn the radios off. Just go full electrical failure? This
Southwest 2049,
is
affirmative.
hilarious.
Cross 35 miles east of Blythe, maintain flight level 250.
Or 77.
46637, SoCal departure. Flight
Yeah, I mean, I should
heading
just go 7,600 and just
the
dive
radar
on.
contact. Climb and maintain 13,000.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna step over everybody. Check this out. Booming voice. Here you go. This is how you get in. This is how you get in. We're gonna alpha mail this. Here we go. Wait, I'm gonna wait for whatever's happening here to stop.
Rockland 59, cross Lindy at 5,000, clear 9 runway 27 approach.
Lindy at 5, clear the RNAV 27, Rockman 59, you got it.
SoCal approach, Bonanza 9072 Sierra 2800 with India, John Wayne, full stop.
Southwest 672 Los Angeles Tower, runway 24 right, clear to land with 2509. Southwest 488, contact Los Angeles Center, 128.6.
Oh my God!
Southwest 2451,
Look at
contact
this.
Los Angeles Center, 128.6.
Look at this! I'm hugging the Delta.
Charlie Lima Bravo, taxi to parking.
Should I go in? Should I just
Have a
put
great
like
night.
a wingtip in and see what happens? I'm just gonna dip a wing in here.
Southwest 488, Los Angeles Center, San Diego, altimeter 2990.
Just gonna dip a little bit of wing into the Charlie.
Arrival.
Just clip the edge here. There. We're in the Charlie right now. My left wing is inside.
American 24, contact SoCal Approach 124.
She could, poor Geneva, like I can hear it in her voice, but.
Hello, Center, Southwest 2451, 240.
Delta 258, reduce speed of 250 or less.
Let's just go land on the beach.
So American 24, 12000 on the Lucky 1. We Delta.
American 24, SoCal Approach, San Diego, altimeter 2990. Thanks for Delta, expect RNF runway 27 approach from Lundy. Say airspeed.
Expect the aircraft 27 from Lundy. We're 243 at the moment. We're trying to slow. Or we're not trying to slow.
American 224, roger. Maintain present speed or greater.
Bank angle, bank angle, bank angle.
We'll go maintain 250 or greater.
Thank you, Anonymous, for the gifted sub to Geneva. Welcome, Geneva with a G.
Falcon 720, Palm Springs clearance. My apologies. Clear to San Diego and Limburg International Airport. Season 1 departure.
Oh my God.
Palm Springs direct thermal is filed. Maintain 7000. Expect flight level 2110 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 126.
I don't think we're gonna make it to Vegas.
2035. Hold your weight back, please. Delta 258. Turn left.
Should we just divert to Corona?
Cross Husker at.
Let's just divert to Corona. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Can resume the Lucky 1 arrival. Contact SoCal Approach 124.35.
Oh my God. I'm just gonna go to Corona and just see. Just gonna go to Corona. We'll pick up somebody in Corona. Yeah, the passengers will get the Uber. It'll be fine.
November 637 requesting RF.
Calling for radio check your 5x5. If I missed your call earlier, I was probably just way too busy. I didn't hear it or you were blocked. If you have a request, you can stand by.
I just want to go right there. That's it. Just my cute little John Wayne. That's all I wanted to do.
4667, correction, 4667.
Just go to John Wayne.
SoCal Approach 127.4.
Oh, we're full. I'm fully in the surface right now.
November 46637.
American 24 across Lundy at 5, correction,
I was
at Lundy.
fully inside the surface room right there.
Lundy cross, cleared the air now, 27 approach American 24.
Oh my God.
Southwest 488. Southwest 2451 Los Angeles, putting on my frequency.
She's at some point she's gonna go. Everybody land.
Southwest 2451, contact Los Angeles.
Did I creep about? Oh yeah, I did.
0.62 descend the Lucky
Yeah,
1 arrival.
good catch, Ty.
12462 and descend by the Lucky 1.
My altitude creeped up there a little bit.
SoCal November 46637.
She really wouldn't notice. Oh my God.
636, correction, 53.
I've busted the Charlie like 4 times.
It'll be a few minutes. The 46637 SoCal approach. Catalina altimeter 2990.
Yeah, everybody. She just goes. Everybody land.
Heading 070. Expect direct.
Oh my God. This is like
Expect an amendment to the routing, but expect direct thermal.
I feel for. I honestly feel bad.
Okay, 0721.
And I know what they're all dealing with, but it's pretty funny. I'm gonna run closed traffic at LAX.
Yuma approach Duke 710 Delta Sierra 20,000, correction, follow the 201, descending 16.
I'm glad I don't have my 430
Delta
map
Sierra,
up.
Yuma approach Yuma altimeter 29er.
Those with intimate knowledge of the surrounding airspace will know how much I am flirting with it right now.
Tower 18.3.
Alright, Lindbergh Tower 18-3, Rock Band 50.
Someone else was calling, please stand by.
Yeah, Max is getting
Rock Band 59, Lindbergh
great
Tower
ATC
127, clear to land when call.
Oh crap! I had that up the whole time, so you guys can.
Resume normal speed.
You guys can totally see that.
We're with you now.
Inside of it.
That's 2 days, thank you. San Diego altimeter 2990.
Oh my
at
god.
Lindy, cleared on from 27 approach.
At Lindy, clear the R927 approach, Delta 258.
Just going below the radar.
Southwest 488, say airspeed.
I kind of want to just yell a bunch of Baba Booies or something.
Roger, contact sir, calibration 124.35, reduce speed to 250.
Hey, this is Bonanza 90. Excuse me, 9072 Sierra. We've got information India at John Wayne. We're about 2,420 feet.
Southwest 48 on the Lucky 1, descending 13,300, information out.
So what you're saying is I got to start flying IFR.
Squawk 2035 for .com 720, best read back.
Oh my god.
Southwest 488, SoCal approach San Diego altimeter 2990. Expect on ever only 27 approach.
Like somebody wake Goldsy up.
Roger, on a 27 from Lindy, Southwest 40.
Oh my god, this is
Southwest 2451, contact SoCal approach 124.35. Southwest 2049, contact Albuquerque.
Yeah, part of me wants to go in 7600 and just go and just land.
3637, contact Los Angeles 125.27.
Just kill the radios.
27 November 637.
Duke 710 up there. We've got Juliet. We like the ILS from correction.
How are we on traffic into John Wayne?
3637 Los Angeles Center.
Dude, it is a train going into San Diego right now.
Routing after Paradise.
Okay, there are planes at John Wayne.
Clear direct thermal now.
Okay. Those of you that think I should go to Corona, I should do a poll. I wish Kim was here so I could do a poll. Actually, here I'm just gonna. This isn't bothering anybody, so.
710 Delta Sierra, continue for ILS runway 21 right approach.
Okay.
You would like the ILS 21 right approach from Kazi, 710 Delta Sierra. We've got Juliet.
Okay, we're gonna do a quick poll.
Delta Sierra.
Okay, how do you do this thing?
Someone's checking in sick and you are broken.
New poll.
There's 3032 runway north off base clearance. I don't currently have a flight plan on file. Are you looking for IFR, VFR?
7600 SNA. I'm probably doing this completely wrong. Is this...
SoCal approach, good evening, Bonanza 6056, Quebec checking in.
Who knows how to do a Nightbot poll? Where's Kim when you need him? But okay, that's basically, that's the poll. So you could just type A or B.
I know there's a lot of you on the ground waiting. Appreciate your patience. Shouldn't be too much longer. I believe there are 81041 John Wayne clearance standby. Oscar 53614, John Wayne clearance, were you waiting as well?
What'd I put? Oh crap. Son of a bitch. 7, 6, 0, 7, 6. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. So we got our clearance into John Wayne. Oh my God, I'm sorry, Keith. I'm sorry. Well, I got to get into. I hope this isn't just like blaring. No, I'm squawking 7600 and I'm going in. I hate you guys. This is a terrible idea. This is a really bad idea. Really bad idea. Really bad idea. Well, I'm renting the plane empty, and yeah, so I don't have any, like, I was just ferrying the plane from Van Nuys to John Wayne, and paying by the hour, like renting by the hour, so it should actually lose money, right? I really hope it's not just like blaring on her screen, because I want to do this completely incognito. Dr. Roshan, you took the SR-71. Did you really log in the SR-71? Oh my God. How long were we waiting? How long was that? All right. Okay, let's go. Props forward. Mixture full forward. Lights are on. Let's yeah, we'll go down the right side. Yeah. Fly the banner. Okay, we got it slowed down. Gear is swinging. Just staying on the trim. Alright. This is so ridiculous. But yeah, it was at least 40 minutes, right? All right. Let's go down to ACI to the east side. Well, sorry, west side, ACI west. That's going so damn slow. Yeah, you don't have to keep shouting acceptable at me. I get it. I get it that it wasn't great. Okay. We got down in John Wayne. Now the problem with being at John Wayne is we're not going to be able to leave John Wayne. Do I have a brake on and don't know it or something? Okay. And now we're off. What's up, DigiDriver? Good morning, Finbar. All right. Let's get this thing finished flight. What? Freaking 42 minutes. My God. Yeah, that was a lot. Okay, so let's turn the radio. It's
2000, expect 3000.
Hey, we have
after departure frequency.
we have comms here.
6165.
Nice to see you as well, DigiDriver. We've got comms. Look at that. Look at that.
31041 reback. 30 Delta Sierra, turn left right Kazi.
Is the madness into San Diego yet? Not yet. Okay.
Southwest 488, Lumber Tower, runway 27, clear.
Let's see what we can. That took.
So the 258 taxi
really,
to
really
terminal
long.
via Bravo. I mean, this frequency, have a great night. CGSAR, very nice clearance, departure frequency 118, correction 134.2.
Yeah, we might be actually okay to get our
545.
Passengers in here for
Affirmative.
Vegas.
CGSAR, read back correct and confirm the aircraft type and
Yeah.
continuation to Cat 10.
Okay, so let's get our passengers up in here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Stockholm 720, verify transponder altitude mode, please contact Soka Depart.
Let's get this Bonanza locked in here. That should be our buddy, right?
Stockholm 720, yes, contact Soka Depart.
Yeah, that's the one that I just dropped in here.
31041, John Wayne ground, runway 20 right, taxi, Bravo Kilo.
Okay, let's go. X economy. Let's see if this will load up. Got him. Okay. We're loaded up for.
727 down.
We probably still have information
I
in
believe that
the.
was Stockholm 720, so it's Soka Departure, rate of contact, on and maintain 13,000.
Wind 210 at night.
13,000.
Visibility 10. Ceiling 1,500 overcast.
Stockholm 720, you are radar contact.
Altimeter 29 or 88. Arriving and departing runways 20
Leaving
left, 20
8,000,
right,
contact Los Angeles,
ILS runway
128.6.
20, approach and use.
Alright, 128.6,
VFR
leave 8,000.
departures, contact, clearance, delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
CGSAR,
Please back all
ground,
runway
runway
assignments
16
and
right,
hold
taxi,
short
Alpha Charlie.
instructions.
Hey, Captain
Advise
Aviation.
on initial contact you have information Kilo.
Kilo.
Stockholm 720, clear check
John Wayne
thermal.
Airport, 8 to information Kilo.
0568,
0258.
go back, contact SoCal approach 135.4.
Let's do the orange departure.
56 Quebec.
Hey, what's up, eyes?
So the 2451 Lumber Tower, runway 27, clear to land, wind call. Southwest 488, taxi to terminal via Bravo, have a great
Have a great night, Southwest 48.
Bakersfield Tower, Piper Warrior, November 8427 Golf, holding short of runway 30 right, requesting VFR flight following to Mojave.
30 Delta Sierra, cross Kazi at 4,000 or above, cleared, ILS runway 21 right, approach, report,
Doing pretty good, eyes. We had a little bit of an adventure getting into John Wayne here. We made it. Vote 1 to make her shut down the airport.
So we're 8427 Golf.
Bank angle, bank angle, bank angle.
You addressed it as Bakersfield Tower.
Dr. Ocean, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, man. Kinney, Dr. Trenchcoat, Bamsler.
We're holding short of
bank angle,
right.
bank angle, bank angle.
Oh man, I'm gonna butcher that one. Iron Condor Simulations and
frequency.
ACP Can.
Golf, now you're on Bakersfield Tower.
Thank you, Dr. Ocean. That is very, very kind, man.
It is very important. You always start on a non-movement area. Any controlled airport, you have to wait for a taxi instruction. Did I actually give you a taxi?
Honestly, I did not
bank
hear
angle,
that, no.
bank angle, bank angle.
327 Golf, Roger. So did you actually, when you started your sim and connected, were you already holding short at the runway or were you on the ramp area?
We were parked. We were parked at the FBO.
Bank angle, bank angle, bank angle.
For the purpose of the rating, can you just reposition and call for taxi?
That's affirmative, 8427 Golf. Would you like me to contact you on ground then, or stay on this frequency?
Contact ground.
Roger, 8427.
Ground base class 53614, Dexter parking taxi, midfield or not.
Falcon 720 Los Angeles Center, climbing to level 210. Falcon 720, contact Los Angeles Center 128.6.
Hey, what's up, Iowa?
Instruction was leaving 8000 to contact LA Center 128.6. LA Center 128.6.
This is hilarious.
Venice Tower, Golf Sierra Romeo 16 right, holding short.
Number 53614, John Wayne ground, runway 20 left, taxi Alpha Hotel, Charlie Kilo.
20 double show, Charlie Kilo.
Cessna Skyhawk 204.
I'm pretty sure you checked in Ontario altimeter 2985.
Indeed.
Southwest 2451, taxi to the terminal via Bravo, and have a wonderful night. Y'all gave me a workout.
To the Terminal 5, Bravo, Southwest 2451. Have a good one, see ya.
John Wayne clearance, Bonanza 9072 Sierra, VFR departure request.
There 9072 Sierra, John Wayne clearance.
Yeah, John Wayne clearance, Bonanza Alpha 36 Slant Gulf. We'd like flight following to Henderson, Nevada at 11,500. Information kilo over at ACI West. And we like the orange departure as well, 9072 Sierra.
What was the identifier for your destination? And,
bank angle, bank angle, bank angle.
That's Henderson, Nevada, Hotel November Delta. And planned cruising altitude is 11,500. Eyes, thank you so much, man. 10 months. That is freaking crazy, dude. Thank you so much for the support, Eyes.
North Las Vegas clearance, Bonanza number 3032 Romeo. Do you have my flight plan yet?
Say what?
32 Romeo, let me check on that standby. I'm about to get someone clear. There's 72 Sierra, confirm aircraft.
Yeah, the aircraft is Bonanza A36 9072 Sienna, 9072 Sierra, and we're Slant Gulf.
9072 Sierra, thank you. On departure, flighting 330, maintain VFR at below 2,400 till advised. Departure frequency 128.1, squawk 2432.
Alright, on departure, right turn 330, at or below 2400, 128.1, squawking 2432, 9072 Sierra.
Venice Tower, Golf Sierra Romeo 16 right, holding short.
72 Sierra, reback, correct?
Thanks, going to ground.
CGSAR, Venice Tower, on course approved, Wayne
Ay, ay, ay. Alright.
Clear for takeoff, runway 16 right, off Sierra Romeo.
Good morning, ground, Cessna November 172 Sierra Papa.
172 Sierra Papa, Monty ground, stand by on request number 2. Stockton 720,
Come on, Carenado.
2000, San Diego altimeter 2990.
Oh, this thing is frustrating sometimes. Heading, but...
Stockton 720, leaving 15,000, reduced speed to 200.
Oh, come on. Don't go in slow mode.
Runway Tower, Grumman
How's it going?
1041, holding short, 20 right, kilo.
Wait for this little magenta thing to go all the way around. I swear to God, if I go past it.
Tower, runway 20 right, kilo, clear for takeoff, wind 2109.
There we go.
20 right, kilo, clear for takeoff, 041.
Instrument for sure. Buy a plane, would love to.
Parked at the FBO south ramp with information.
But I will
ready for taxiing.
probably only be able to afford a club or maybe a share with somebody. So that's kind of my goal. But yeah, definitely I just want. I mean, I have some like short-term goals. Once I actually do get the PPL, and most of that revolves around taking a couple of people that I've really wanted to go flying with. One of which is my dad. Julia's dad is one of them. His brother was killed in a small plane crash. Loves airplanes and wants to go up with me. So that's like the short-term goals.
Lima Tower, Duke 710 Delta Sierra, established ILS 20 right. Correction 21 right.
710 Delta Sierra, Lima Tower, wind 1809, runway 21 right, clear to line.
21 right, clear to line 710 Delta Sierra.
There he goes.
3032 Romeo, I do have a flight plan. For some reason it's not showing up in my my flight strip bay here. But I have your clearance advisory.
Ready to copy the clearance, Bonanza 32 Romeo.
There's 3032 Romeo. I think I found out the reason why. In the departure or arrival, any of those fields, if there's a space or a special character, it will not show up correctly. So apparently there was a space just after the departure airport code, and so it was hiding it from me. But clear to Chino Airport, Northtown 5 departure to Las Vegas. Direct Golf, VOR, Golf, Foxtrot, Sierra. Direct Hector, VOR.
Let's get that vector to Hector.
Ziggy 5, arrival.
Let's see if I can get her to chuckle. If I give her the vector to Hector, and let's see if she can, if I'll get a little smirk out of her.
12000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.1, squawk 5256. Hold your read back, please. CGSAR, contact SOCA departure.
Contact departure, Golf Sierra Romeo.
31041, contact SOCA departure.
Departure 041.
Stockholm 720, contact SoCal approach 124.35. CGSAR, SoCal departure, radar contact, maintain appropriate view for altitude, Burbank altimeter 2986.
God, it's so busy tonight.
Bakerfield Tower, this is November 8427 Golf, holding short of 30 right, ready for departure.
Alright, 1041, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 3000. There's 6056, go back, contact SoCal approach 134.2.
Crap.
Strong target is 53614, holding short 20 left at kilo, going to cross the left and take the right for the 20 heading.
So 5364, correction, 53614, John Wayne Tower, cross runway 20 left at kilo, runway 20 right at kilo, clear for takeoff, wind 2109.
Cross left at kilo, 20 right kilo, clear for takeoff 614, thanks.
Stockholm 720, SoCal approach, San Diego altimeter 2990.
Unfortunately.
Descend, maintain 5000, good rate and descent if you can. Do you have approach request?
Cessna, November 1720, Papa.
Oh, God.
Stockholm 720, roger. For now, fly heading 220, heading 220.
I'm going to jump in front of Sierra pop-up. Johnny Ground, Bonanza 9072 Sierra at ACI West, taxi Kilo.
Or 041, turn right heading 010. 6056, go back to California Fairbank altimeter 2986. Yeah, you're a little high for the RNAV approach here, so I'm going to basically turn you back around here. Turn right, heading 090, to maintain 4,300.
Yeah, we're wasting tons of money.
You have a tower to 710 request crossing runway 17 for parking.
Bakersfield Tower, this is November 8427 Golf, holding short of 30 right, ready for departure.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Trenchcoat. Clearance, ground, tower.
Calling radio check, your 5x5,
Center.
return request, give me about 30 more seconds. Sir 8427 Golf, Bakersfield Tower, runway 30 right, clear for takeoff, on course approved, wind 3205.
8427 Golf, cleared for 30 right.
Sir 0 Delta Sierra, you're parking on the west side off of Zulu.
Affirm, 0 Sierra.
Sir 0 Delta Sierra, back taxi, runway 17, exit left to Zulu 3. At taxi to parking, remain this frequency, have a great rest.
Alright, text parking with you, 0 Sierra. Thanks, great job tonight.
Sir 56, go back, flight heading 020, 020.
Zephyr 604.
There's 614, your radar contact. You can go ahead and start that turn as soon as you're at a safe altitude. 330, you're actually 240, disregard, you're already on it. Contact SoCo.
Keep within 20.1614.
Stockholm 720, the airport is off your 1 to 2 o'clock and 5 miles, report in sight.
Oh, damn it.
Stockholm 720, I'm going to give you a left turn, so give you time to descend and better intercept as well. Turn left direct Lindy for the RNAV runway 27 approach.
172.
Nope, other way.
Bonanza 32 Romeo, I rate the copy, my clearance.
There.
Sir 53614, SoCo departure, maintain appropriate for altitude, show 1 altimeter 2980.
We've got ways for peanuts being served. Johnny Ground, Bonanza 9072 Sierra, taxi with Kilo, or at ACI West.
Sir 6056, go back, turn right, direct darts, cross the darts at 4,300, cleared on runway 21 approach. Sir 902, correction, 9072 Sierra, Johnny Ground, runway 20 right, taxi Bravo Kilo.
Bravo Kilo 20 right, 9072 Sierra.
172 Sierra Papa, ground.
No, 172 Sierra Papa, you are on request. I promise, guys, I'm trying to get to you as fast as I can. Please be patient. Nurse 3032 Romeo, go ahead with your revac.
Andre G28, welcome aboard, man. Thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Direct sector.
And the Chefster, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome aboard. And that little animation is actually the real 9072 Sierra. Fun little fact.
No, 32 Romeo revac.
Yeah, she should have just given me clearance and clear to takeoff. Taxi to 20 right via Bravo Kilo. Clear for takeoff 20 right.
Romeo.
Monitor tower.
IFR.
Monitor tower. That's all you gotta do. Just monitor. Rock your wings.
CGSI, correction,
Clear to land,
CGSIR,
orange dot.
The coastal route altitude, transition altitude 5,500. You're currently below the Bravo shelf, so I'm unable to give you that transition right now. You're unable to climb up below the Bravo either. You have to be at the transition altitude when you enter the shelf. So 3032 Romeo, North Las Vegas ground, runway 30 left, taxi Bravo Kilo.
Bravo Kilo 30 left.
30 left, yeah, Bravo and Kilo, Bonanza 32 Romeo.
John Wayne Tower, Bonanza 9072 Sierra, holding short 20 right at Kilo.
0614, resume on navigation. No 1720 Papa Monte Ground, you look for a taxi?
1720 Papa, I would just like a flight following to Kilo Charlie Mike Alpha.
At least we got on the ground though, Max. We're about. I think we're about to vacate the ground.
Go somewhere else.
There's 72 Golf, contact, correction, right, 8427 Golf, baseball departure, radar contact.
Total menace. Fuel, at this point, I really don't care about the fuel. We should have enough to get there, but even if we don't, we've got plenty of, we're just going to follow the 15, so we'll have a place to land. John Wayne Tower, Bonanza 9072 Sierra, short 20 right at Kilo.
No 1720 Papa, departure frequency 135.4, squawk 6011.
46011.
Oh my God.
170 Papa, thank you.
Oh my God.
No 2 Sierra Papa, read back correct, you refer to taxi.
172 Sierra Papa.
Transient 1 parking with the weather, with November.
He has no idea.
2 Sierra Papa, thanks for November, runway 100,
He has no
taxi
idea how
Alpha
bad
Bravo.
that sounds.
6056, go back, contact camera, correction, Santa Monica Tower 120.1. United 178 Los Angeles ground, are you waiting on request?
No, I am.
Birds.
Bill is.
United 178 Los Angeles, clearance.
Bill's waiting on request.
0412, do you have a push request? And if I do have the information, Lima, please.
Santa Monica
Stockholm
Tower,
720,
Bonanza
cleared on
605,
runway 27 approach, contact Lambert Tower 118.3.
Oh my God, son of a bitch.
North Las Vegas Tower.
Sorry, say again the
Bonanza
approach
number
request.
3032 Romeo, holding short 30 left at Kilo.
Dude. We're just staring right down 737 butt. Ooh, look at the textures on that. That looks nice. Hey, buddy. What are you doing, bud? What are you doing over here, bud?
I am serious.
Are you getting high?
Call me Shirley.
You look like you're getting high, buddy. Where'd he go? Crap, where'd he go? Where'd he go?
CGSAR, you're now in
Where'd he go?
violation of Los Angeles Bravo airspace. The Bravo shelter inside starts at 5,000. As far as trying to make it very explicit, you have to be at that altitude when you enter the Bravo.
There he is. There he is. You getting high over here, buddy?
From underneath. Unfortunately, I'm unable to continue for the rating. If you like
You
to
getting
start
high,
back over
bud?
Van Nuys, we can do that. Or you just
What's going on
start
here,
over another
bud?
time.
Now's not the time to be doing Cat 10 ratings, I can tell you that
No
much.
problem. Have a great.
Oh, mother of all that is holy.
7176 Carenado Hotel, contact ground.
Right, right at hotel, contact the ground. See ya!
John Wayne Tower, good evening, Bonanza 9072 Sierra, holding short 20 right at Kilo.
That was beautiful. Nice radio call, Bill.
Thanks, Brad. Hey, what's up, Art?
907. 2 Sierra, Jolene Tower, verify transponder altitude please. And your squawk code 2432.
Oh, I didn't have the right thing on. 2432. 2432. 2432.
Number 6056, go back to Jolene Tower. Did I already give you landing clearance?
2 4
Or 6056, runway 21, clear to land wind 2106.
3 2 4
53614, contact circle
3
for
2.
227.4.
I blew it. 2 effing 4
2 Sierra Papa, ready for departure, holding short running 19er.
Where's the button, 2
Sierra Papa,
4
Money
no
Tower, runway 19er, clear for takeoff, wind 2205,
4
on course clear.
3 2.
2 Sierra Papa.
Frick!
North Las Vegas Tower, Bonanza number 3032 Romeo, only short 30 left at Kilo.
German Tower 9072 Sierra, we're 2432, sorry about that, holding short 20 right. Don't sigh again, that was brutal. Somebody clipped that sigh, that was friggin' weird.
0720, not sure if I blocked you, runway 20 right at Kilo, clear for takeoff, wind 2109er.
Go somewhere else.
Clear for takeoff 20 right, 29027 9207, you know what I'm talking about, bye Geneva. Light. Camera.
That was Bonanza, number 3032 Romeo, holding short 30 left at Kilo.
I'm not sure if I blocked you. Listen, we're past that being a thing. we're short fielding this thing. Come on.
3032
Go somewhere else.
Frick! We're going down. We're going down. I hit the mixture instead of the props. We're going down. We're going down, everybody. Holy frick. Oh. Okay. Remember your key bindings, people. F3 is the prop. F5 is the mixture. I just cut the engine out and immediately went to best glide speed and was planning on landing belly up straight ahead because we were at a runway.
Caution.
Emergency plan executed perfectly. Give me my license, DPE. Thank you.
Last call, say again.
Ship.com, 720 taxi to parking, landmark.
Now let's see how close I get to Fullerton before she
720 taxi to parking via Charlie. Have
before
a great
she
evening.
picks me up.
Charlie, great evening, great work tonight. .com 720.
There's 720 radar contact SoCal departure.
Departure 9072 Sierra.
20 Papa contact SoCal departure.
She's gonna release me so fast. It's not gonna be funny. Oh, nav appropriate altitudes. SoCal approach, Bonanza 9072 Sierra, climbing through 1,300, restricted 2,400.
9072 Sierra, SoCal departure, maintain appropriate view for altitude.
I will maintain appropriate altitudes 9072 Sierra.
Okay, anyone else on request or standing by?
Below minimums, you missed a bunch, dude.
32 Romeo, contact Las Vegas departure, different frequency 133.95.
Ernie the cat, thank you so much for 8 months, man. That's pretty wild, dude. Ernie, thank you so much for the support.
Contact Los Angeles,
I do really appreciate it, Ernie. You're always around with great stories and support, and I really appreciate it. Ernie, you're so appreciated that you get call outs in the real plane.
12000 Bonanza 32 Romeo.
So
Los Angeles Center citation 46637 for
she didn't release me for her own nav yet.
Citation 46637 Los Angeles Center, Canyon altimeter 29er, I'm sorry, Canyon altimeter 3011, center pass discretion, maintain 11000.
Oh my god, this has been a freaking disaster.
46637.
3614, radar services are terminated, squawk V5, frequency change.
Alright, prefer we change bridge.
It's so obvious.
Make a flight back, or do you prefer if you can be?
3614, are you just, so since you're arriving Catalina, you can just call me this frequency airborne, keep your squawk code, if you want to do it that way.
Sure, yeah, sounds good, thanks, I appreciate it.
Alright, number 720, resume on aviation.
Oh, nav 90720.
The 1720 Papa, SoCal departure, radar contact, maintain appropriate fuel for altitudes, contact SoCal personnel 134.2.
Okay, what's the over-under on frequency changes on the way out to Henderson? Are we going to get 1? Or is she going to forget about us as soon as we leave the mode C ring? All right, what I said 1,000, yeah, 11,500. Forget about it. Yeah, we're going to be the last thing on her mind. Let's pop this little guy out. And let's go into this lovely little guy. We're going to go here, heading mode, altitude, and we want to be up at that, and we're gonna go up. Yeah, vertical speed mode, and we're gonna want to be at 400, 450. Let's try 450. Is that doing what we want it to do? Can we do better than 450?
Burbank ground. King Air 1553 Golf 40 I-5, ready to clearance to Vegas.
Oh, right.
Yeah, 1553
that
Golf,
was
ready clearance on
insane.
request.
Hey everybody, welcome to the cruise portion of this. How are we doing on the climb? I think we could actually probably do better than that. We're climbing out at 130. We could do way better than that because we actually do need the altitude sooner than later.
Cessna Skyhawk 204. Fuck.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
November 1553 Golf, Burbank clearance cleared to Las Vegas Airport, Van Nuys 3 departure, Daggett transition, and then as filed.
Geneva has been
Maintain 4,000.
released.
Expect spot level 2305 5 minutes after departure.
No, Julia has not flown recently, unfortunately.
134.2, squawk
she did.
4670.
She dropped that F-bomb on frequency on PilotEdge. That was pretty damn
We're
fun.
clear to Las Vegas, Van Nuys departure, transition, and then as filed, climb maintain 4,000, expect you 3,000, 134.2, and 4670 for Factory Golf.
Factory Golf, feedback correct.
They just laughed. Well, it was Goldsy, so it wasn't, you know.
72 Sierra, contact SoCal 135.4.
354 9072 Sierra.
Grumman 041, verify your full stop, Fullerton.
Crap, I need to go here and We were headed straight towards some Bravo. That should pretty much do. Oh, actually, we're above. Oh no, no, we're not. Nope, that was good. SoCal approach, Bonanza 9072 Sierra 6,500 climbing 11,500. Nope, wrong frequency. There we go.
Air 1553 Golf, Burbank ground, runway 15, taxi via Bravo, correction runway 8, taxi via Charlie.
SoCal approach, Bonanza 9072 Sierra 7,000 climbing 11,500.
November 9072 Sierra SoCal approach, maintain VFR, Ontario altimeter 2985.
Alright, maintaining VFR. You missed all the fun, Brandon.
Always do.
Do you have a setup video on your YouTube channel? Bamsler, I do not. But that is actually that's probably a pretty good thing to do. It might be kind of fun to do that. So I will actually do that sometime. Good call, Bamsler. Bamsler, are you in the Discord? I don't know if that's your thing or not, but here's the Discord link. I don't know if Nightbot has been doing his thing with that, but remind me on that, because that actually would be kind of...
Number 27 Golf, contact Joshua approach, 124.55.
Yeah, Cessna number 172 Sierra Papa with you.
Yeah, 8-bit shadows. 8-bit shadows and disconnected autopilot.
November 172 Sierra Papa, SoCal approach, roger. Maintain VFR, the Burbank altimeter is 2986. And maintain at or above 3,000 until you're past Van Nuys.
Roger, I'll go below 3,000.
God, where are we going, guys?
2 Sierra Papa, roger, verify at or above 3,000.
Where are we going?
At or above 3,000, sorry about that one.
Okay, got it.
Oh, you're all good, thank you.
That was a bit of a mess. So you relax for 1 second and you realize you didn't bring down the vertical speed and you stall out, disconnecting the autopilot. And it didn't make a loud, terrible noise.
SoCal approach, Grumman 041, inbound VOR Alpha.
Grumman 041, roger, contact Fullerton Tower 119.1.
Over to Tower 041.
Okay, keep an eye on that. I think we're okay. Yep, I think we're alright.
Grumman 81041, Fullerton Tower, roger, continue report, missed approach.
Let's go here. Select that, and let's put in Henderson. Let's put in here, Henderson. Go. And activate
November 8427 Golf, I think I may have missed your readback. Contact Joshua approach on 124.55.
Okay, so that we're in. We're in now.
November 8427 Golf.
Oh man. Now it seems like it's completely dead.
8427 Golf. Looks like we're at
impromptu Shondell.
8,000.
Oh my god. Alright, let's...
November 8427 Golf, Joshua approach, roger, Mojave altimeter 2985, maintain VFR and advise when you have the Mojave airport in sight.
Pull back.
Maintain VFR, will advise. 8427 Golf.
Pull back. I haven't been managing the plane too well with all the excitement. Let's go to GPS. It's not going to be clickable. That's not clickable either. But this is. There we go. We want GPS, and we're going to go nav mode. And that should intercept
From 041, Roger, contact SoCal departure 128.1.
no, we're not going to mess with Geneva. We are not. Well, Geneva's off.
SoCal departure, Grumman 81041, just got Mr. Fulton executing the miss as published.
Grumman 81041, SoCal departure, radar contact. I'm going to maintain 3000 and unable to say intentions. I believe you said you wanted to do a lap in the hold.
3000, and yes, 81041 like to do a lap in the hold.
We're almost up to our
Long Beach for the ILS 30.
Cruise altitude.
Grumman
We're coming up on
our ready to go to Long Beach.
GPS.
041.
Little magenta buddy here. And there's the beautiful Los Angeles.
1720 Sierra Papa VFR traffic will be passing off your right 1.5 miles opposite direction up to
172 Sierra Papa. Yeah, that shadow is really bad.
Sierra Papa.
That is not good. Geneva turned into Zurich.
1553 Golf for McTower.
That was pretty crazy. I haven't seen it busy like that in a really long time. There was one time that it took me a while to get a clearance, and it was super frustrating, but that was a whole different level. Not the coolest thing ever.
Citation 637, cleared visual approach runway 3.
Notice you fly out of John Wayne often. I guess you live in SoCal. Yes. Chefster.
Chef. 637 radar service terminated. Contact Canyon Tower 119.0.
I fly for real out of John Wayne. This is my instructor's plane. Oh hey. This is the plane my instructor flies. He also flies jets, but he flies this Bonanza out of John Wayne, and I usually will fly the Cessna that I fly, and just recreate the flights that I do in real life. This one's a little bit different. This is still in a plane that I'm familiar with, at least from the outside. But yeah, I typically will do the flights that I do in real life, and show videos of the real life flight, and then do it in the sim. You should have someone model you both in the interior. Well, Finbar has created a bobblehead with my face. I don't know, these guys look like it might be a little bit on the difficult side. I don't know how you do that. But yeah, I got a little Bill bobblehead. That looks pretty cool. Oh, cool! You're in Riverside. Nice. We are just over Riverside right now. There's Riverside right there. Riverside Airport. So we got Riverside. We got Flay Bob is right where the nose is. I don't have my pointer. So right where the spinner is pointing to Flay Bob, and that's Mount Rubidoux right there. And you got the 15 right here. Oh, sorry, the 91 and the 15 right below. Right there. Oh crap! Did it do it again? It did it again. Speed her up. What altitude are we at? Oh yeah, we don't know why it's disconnecting without a noise.
53 Golf, verify you're turning heading 213 to cloud departure, and then contact.
I know, I missed Bobble Bill too. Alright, that's fine. We're just gonna be at that altitude just because I don't want to screw with it. And we're gonna get back onto our thing. And we're going to start going fast because we're, as I just pointed out, still in Riverside.
SoCal departure
King Air 153 Golf, turning right, heading 213.
You aren't a real celeb
level
until you've been
4000.
bobbled.
We're 1553 Golf, so got a departure at a contact.
Yeah, this dude is straight 80s.
3000.
With the flannel shirt and mustache. That is some Tom Selleck shit right there. Alright, we're picking up speed now. There's 120. Ground speed is 143, so we must have a little bit of a tailwind. We got a 6-knot tailwind, that's good. And that should be picking up too.
115 Charlie Sierra, John clearance cleared to the Ramona Airport. After departure, flighting 175.
And we're flying, we're renting wet as well, so we should be
maintain 5,000.
Fine to just kind of
expect 7,000 5 minutes after departure.
Not worry about the fuel flow.
128.1, squawk 4417.
Pull this power back a little bit. Let's get the mixture coming back. Where's the EGT? Let's get that thing going, peaking. Porn stash, Steve. That's a pretty accurate description. And there is 156 on the ground.
November 27 Golf, verify you have Mojave Airport in sight.
Approach November 8427 Golf has airport in sight.
November 27 Golf, radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Contact Mojave Tower 127.6.
Oh man. I hope I didn't check yet, but I hope we got some clips because there was some funny ass stuff. Thank you, Finbar.
53614, John clearance, standby.
We did.
Number 8427 Golf.
We got a couple.
Contact Mojave Tower 127.6. Radar services are terminated. Squawk VFR.
Let's see. Bamsler, we are slowly getting...
Number 8427 Golf, sir, you have to read
slowly
back my
gaining
clearances in a
speed
timely
here.
manner, sir.
So we're at
Some of the people that are
165
waiting,
right
and
now.
I need to know that you're receiving my messages.
It is
this will
showing
be a failure
us
for the Cat 5 rating.
a 59 minutes.
I'm sorry, the Cat 6 rating. I'm going to have to try this one again, sir.
That should be dropping here as we increase in speed. Because we should be going faster right now. Let's see how everything looks here from the outside.
Yes, sir. When I call you 2 or 3 times, though, and I don't hear anything back, that's all I can assume is that you're not either not hearing me or you're not answering me for some other reason. And I never got a good read back from you. So, unfortunately, you'll have to try this one again.
Okay, let's pull back to 22.
November 53 Golf, turn right direct to Van Nuys, resume on navigation.
And let's...
Right direct Van Nuys, resume on navigation.
Nope.
53 Golf.
November 53614, say
We
request.
found the cutoff spot. The mixture on this does not work. It goes from, okay, you're nice and lean to...
November 53614,
no
power.
power.
After departure, flighting 240.
Let's see. So
Maintain
did I miss
VFR
some
below
drama by
2,400
showing up
until
late? Yeah, Ernie, you did miss some
Departure
drama.
frequency 128.1.
You did.
Squawk 5265.
We had to go in 7600 into John Wayne.
Skyhawk 614, read back correct.
SoCal approach, Grumman 041.
And I almost had an engine out
Depart the hold and for the ILS 30.
Leaving John Wayne. No, we didn't.
Grumman 041,
We did
turn left heading 13,
an emergency.
correction 120 vectors ILS approach.
Yeah, Kenny, that was not a fake
emergency
emergency. We
from
actually
full
squawked
approach from Beechcraft
7600 and went in there.
Grumman 041, cleared ILS runway 30 approach.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we were holding for 40 minutes to
sorry,
try to get into
do I
John
do
Wayne, and I
direct
just
still
went
beach clear
7600 and
ILS
just went
30
in.
approach 04.
Whoops.
041, affirmative, thanks, read back correct.
Whoops.
04614, can you say again?
Okay, so we're holding steady at 165 over the ground.
Affirmative.
What do we have for altitudes here that we can get some winds aloft data
637,
for?
Roger, taxi.
It's searching.
The top of the ramp, remain this frequency, good day.
It's searching for it. No, I don't think we're going to get anything good.
415 Charlie Sierra, John Wayne ground.
How is that
Runway
messing
20 right at Kilo, taxi via Bravo.
That is trust me, that is messing with them. Finbar already posted the clip, hilarious, of the engine out. Just great. The other Carenado Bonanzas have reps. I don't know if the non-VTL Bonanzas are super different from the from one another, airport, but that might be a solution. I don't fly this enough.
Expect radar vectors, Victor 25.
I don't fly this enough to really want to invest in a rep pack for it.
5,000. Expect 5,000.
But I do love Bonanzas and fly with Brad in it every so often. So
departure frequency 128.1.
It's not out of the question, but it's also not super high on my priority list. There's our little Big Bear friend out there. Brad and I had some fun hanging out up there in the Cessna. That was quite an adventure. Kenny, your version of being a troll, and I can trust me, we all know how to troll, but there is a line that we don't like to cross. One, in aviation, and two, on PilotEdge, because other people are paying for a subscription. So
53614 John Wayne ground.
Try to be mindful of all of that.
Correction via Alpha.
But yeah, I mean, this is the newer Bonanza, and I would like to have the older style A36. You know, and this, like, the Aspen is great. Like, I've flown in an Aspen 172, and you know, and that's great and everything, but this just is not applicable at all. So it'd be nice if I could get rid of that and have something a little bit more normal.
November 20 Papa, verify you have the Camarillo Airport in sight, 12 o'clock, 900 miles.
I have the airport in sight, 20 Papa.
20 Papa, roger. Your service terminated, squawk VFR, contact Camarillo Tower 128.2.
128.2 and squawk VFR 128.
Yeah, and this is the X-Plane 10 one. Yeah, I mean, it was sold as an X-Plane 11 one. This is the very first plane that I bought, and this was the only payware thing I had in the sim for a long time, and I really didn't know any better because I was so new to it, and I really hadn't watched many videos. I wasn't watching anybody stream, so I really didn't know any better, and I just went to the org store and saw, it said X-Plane 11.
32 Romeo.
The more that I learned about everything, the more I realized that it is, it's very buggy.
November 172 Papa.
The V-Flight Aero 3 lets you swap from an Aspen to a Steam in-flight. That would be nice. Yeah, it would be cool. Aspen is such a specific avionics set. It's weird that they went with that.
1553 Golf Los Angeles Center, climbing maintain flight level 230.
So I don't know.
Sorry, did somebody call and I missed it?
I mean, they're nice. Like, it's a cool unit, but
5 Charlie Sierra, contact departure.
When are you really going to be using them? Did you get into sim flying? Did getting into sim flying get you into IRL or vice versa? Chefster. I'll call you Chef. That's easier to. That rolls up the tongue a little bit better. So I kind of had aviation in my family a little bit. My dad was a Navy pilot and flew privately after he got out of the Navy, and I flew with him maybe a dozen or so times when I was young, and I don't remember a lot of it.
Direct Oceanside.
But still, aviation was, I was introduced to general aviation
contact Long Beach
as a
Tower,
kid,
100.4.
you know, going to air
Over
shows,
tower,
going to
04.
airport cafes and stuff. But when I built this, all
Contact Los Angeles Center, 126.35.
right, 2635 9072 Sierra. Make sure that was right. 2635.
Terminate 1041 Long Beach Tower, runway 30, clear to land.
Stand by. Yeah, Air Force Proud is pretty funny. Los Angeles Center, Bonanza 9072 Sierra, 11,500.
For 9072 Sierra, Los Angeles Center, Victorville, altimeter 2987, maintain VFR.
All right, 2987 and 9072 Sierra. So when I built my computer,
931
basically just as a
verify
hobby,
your
I was living in Washington at the time, and I needed like a summer or a non-summer
runway 20 right,
hobby. I needed something in the winter when it was dark at 3:30 and rainy all the time. And I built my gaming computer, and then I just thought that, wow, I wonder if this can run a modern flight simulator, which I hadn't messed with one, or even I wasn't not up to date since '95 on flight simulators. So I did a little bit of research. FSX, you know, was obviously still around, and I kept seeing X-Plane 11 being, you know, the most up to date, the best, the, you know, modern. FSX is 15 years old, blah blah blah. So I just happened to get X-Plane 11 on Steam sale for like $40. Bought a cheap yoke and quadrant. Not yoke, flight stick,
just verify 20 left at kilo.
And just started building from there. You know,
That's the 53614, verify
it
runway
became
20 left at kilo.
Obvious really quick that the simulator is so deep that it really mimics the real world stuff pretty closely. And then I got more and more into it, more and more interested in learning how the planes flew in the sim. And I thought, like, dude, I should do this in real life. I should go try to do this in real life. And Julia was all down for it. You know, she has an interest in it too, with her uncle having been a pilot who was tragically killed in a small plane crash as an instructor. But so it's been like kind of in both of our families, and it was like a good time to jump into it. Took a discovery flight in the Seattle area, loved it. Then got a job down here, was in the middle of a move, so
Over
kind
172 Sierra Papa, Camarillo Tower, runway 26, clear to land.
So, you know, kind of shelved it for a little bit until we moved back down here. Took another discovery flight at John Wayne and was on the radios the entire time, having practiced on PilotEdge, and then just said, this is the freaking best thing ever, and I want to do it all the time, and have tried to figure out a way to do that all the time.
5 Charlie Sierra, climb and maintain 7,000. You said that already?
We spice it up, Kenny. I mean, we definitely spice it up and have fun, but yeah, I mean, it really is, and it's less so for us personally. I mean, I really don't have an interest in screwing around a lot.
53614, did you say you already?
We do have fun, but it's really for, like, we don't want to ruin the immersion for people that are paying hundreds of dollars a year to be on the network, you know, to be a goofball over the frequencies.
November 53614, John Tower, hold short, runway 20 left at kilo.
Not what this is for, but like what you know, Air Force Proud stuff, that's completely different thing. Those are isolated.
I'm 913, John Tower, runway.
I don't want to say networks, but like little multiplayer
left at Lima, runway 20 right, clear for takeoff.
That are part of FSX, if I'm not mistaken. But this is a paid network service, so we don't really goof around too much on it. All right, how are we doing on speed? 167, so it's slowly creeping up there, but RPMs look good. Manifold pressure
Roman 041 taxi
looks
via
okay.
Delta Juliet 2, Foxtrot
that's
1,
as
Foxtrot,
good as
cross
we
runway
can get
26
it.
left, remain on this frequency.
Yeah, exactly. November 53614 on frequency, another 172, covered the same time as 53176.
November 53614, runway tower, runway 20 left at Kilo, line up and wait, constant jet blast, departing jet traffic on the parallel.
I actually might know that plane. Finbar, I think I might know that plane. Like the actual real life plane. Yep. Yeah, I saw that plane this weekend. So that plane is
178 LA clearance request.
OCFC's. Did you do a livery for that one too, Finbar?
Com 931, contact
Yeah, you
departure.
did. That's so weird.
53614, runway 20
Finbar,
left,
who
good,
requested
takeoff.
that plane? That's really weird. And you even have the sticker on there.
Pull up. Pull
Com
up.
931, SoCal departure, radar contact.
Hey, W. Tucker, 1986, welcome aboard, man. Thank you for the follow. That's weird.
Cessna Skyhawk 204.
Number 205,
Fuck.
back to be a Bravo and Foxtrot to the ramp, remain this frequency.
Hey, what's up, White Leg? Yeah, what, Finbar? I need some background on that, man. Yeah, because I saw that plane this weekend and I actually thought it was 53176.
November 172 Sierra Pop, I'm not sure if it's connection related or what, but I'm not receiving any readbacks. Taxi to the ramp via Bravo and Foxtrot, remain this frequency. I can now. Thank you.
Let's get the, what do you say, 88 was the
Com 931, clear direct Pacific.
88.
We're 53614, radar contacts, altitude.
53614. I covered a few in the SoCal area just for fun.
Cessna 614, contact SoCal
Oh,
departure.
that's cool, Finbar. I didn't realize that. Yeah, that is the same flight school as 444 Foxtrot Golf, which I'm sure you know that, having done the sticker for that, so never mind. Duh, right?
53614, SoCal departure. Roger, resume on navigation. Climb VFR, your discretion.
Bonanza 3 to Romeo.
53186, that's funny.
10,000.
November 32 Romeo, descend and maintain 10,000.
Descend and maintain 10,000. Bonanza 3 to Romeo.
Yeah, I think I know who that is. I think I know who that might be. Let's do some hunting here.
Bank angle, bank angle, bank angle.
The
Standard 178, stand by.
Chefster. Thank you so much for the subscription, man. I really appreciate the support. Welcome aboard. I'm glad you found it. Let's see here. All right. Yep.
November 53614. Information Charlie's current at Long Beach 26 left and right and 30 are in use. I would plan for a straight in for 30.
That is funny. How are we doing? 167 still.
Yeah, 178 clear to the San Francisco airport. Dark 2 departure. Stoke
We
transition.
are
Menace
making
file.
time.
Climb via the CITIC at maintain 5,000.
Is there anything we can do to make this plane go a little bit faster?
Departure
Anything
frequency 125.2. Squawk 5521.
besides give us some bigger tailwind. 16, 6 knot average tailwind. Got a little bit of a crab going.
Then 178, verify climb via SID, accept, maintain 5,000.
121 at 10. Let's try
178, everybody correct.
this. Oh, I don't have an ortho out there. That's too bad.
5 Charlie Sierra, contact SoCal approach 100.6.
That is too bad. I need that tile. Oh, it's just one tile.
Maintain 900,000.
That sucks. We're gonna look out this way. Oh, I'm not missing a tile there too? Frick. I don't fly here often.
Charlie Sierra, SoCal approach, Roger, follow altimeter 2908. Advise me when you
I don't fly out here often, and then I forget to.
Somebody thought it was a good idea to let me fly this thing.
Yeah. Yep. Somebody did. White Leg, I think you did it, but I think it may have been stepped on.
If you guys do like these videos, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. Also subscribe to the channel.
I freaking knew it. I knew it, yeah. So I know,
SOCOM 931, contact SoCal approach 100.6. SOCOM 931, SoCal approach, Roger, follow altimeter 2988.
That is really funny.
SOCOM 931, clear to Ramona Airport.
That is pretty funny. Yeah, so this local guy who flies out of John Wayne was like messaging me questions about he's flying. He just recently got X-plane. He upgraded from FSX to 3D. So he was like asking me some questions today, and even like just now he was asking me a couple of questions, and that is him, and 53614. It's pretty funny. Pretty freaking funny. It's a small world. The aviation world is very small, and it gets smaller and smaller as you go. Pretty funny. Yeah, what the hell? What the hell, Nightbot?
Oh, go away.
Yeah, that's weird. Maybe it was, Ernie, maybe it was just too soon after the smash. That may have been the case. Timed itself out.
Number 53614, Long Beach Tower, proceed straight in, runway 30.
How's the weather looking in Henderson here? Winds are at 210 at 9. We've got 2,400 feet. Field elevation, pattern altitude is 3492. Let's go full screen, go to ADF. Henderson Executive. I don't think you really need to know much about it. We got 6,500 feet and 5,000 feet, so plenty of runway.
Charlie Sierra, stand by one.
Side. So that will be easy enough. Let's see. Anything else I need to know? I don't think so, because we're probably going to be straight in to. Maybe not. We might if winds are.
Charlie Sierra to get whatever it was.
210. Let's get the ATIS going here then. Maybe. Let's go. Weather advisory 27.7. What is the FSE excursion? Oh, what does this say? FSE excursion? Yes. Yeah, White Lake. I haven't flown
Foxtrot Sierra, Roger.
to Vegas in the sim in a long time, and I just thought it'd be kind of fun to head out here. And then got a little FSE job.
931, Roger.
To make it worthwhile. More of an excuse. We're making okay time.
.com 931, just to maintain 8,000.
Yeah, we're looking okay.
.com 931.
Might be landing on the 17s. Yeah. I must say, default XP Vegas is one heck of a disappointment compared to the NTTR scenery. I don't mind it. I think with a good ortho, it's fine. I haven't seen the other scenery, so I can't really compare the two, but I have no problem with the default scenery. I don't go in there a lot, so I can't really say that it makes much of a difference to me.
And 174, Roger, that's in the ramp area there. As long as you have an active taxiway, you're...
for how much I do go in there, it's fine.
You should be okay where you're at.
Glad that guy found P. I'm glad he found P, too. Yeah. No, it's pretty funny, though. I mean, I saw that. It's the same livery as the plane that I flies, and it has no front wheel pant either, so it looks exactly like it, except the end number is different. And I was watching it this weekend, and if those of you, I mean, probably most of you missed it, because not a lot of people were able to catch it, but I streamed from John Wayne on Saturday, and it was actually really fun. Like, I had my my iPad out, and I was just streaming from the observation deck and just watching the planes come in. We watched Brad land his jet, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah, Dr. Trenchcoat was there. I thought it was really fun to be able to share it with you guys, so hopefully I'll be able to do that again.
Stand by, then I guess you're cleared direct to Julian, climb and maintain 8,000.
We knew what you meant. Okay, still making good time.
November 53,
still have
614. I can't quite make out what you're saying. Your transmissions keep cutting out. Maybe it sounded like you said you want to go to Signature. If that's the case, taxi via Delta and Foxtrot, cross runway 26 left, remain this frequency.
Does that work? Crap. Does that go around button actually work?
Oh, Roger. In that case, straight ahead via Juliet, remain this frequency. Have a good night.
I don't think it is. So. See ya. How are we looking over here?
.com 931, affirmative, clear direct, Julian.
Master air conditioning, we don't want that on. That will rob us.
Roger, and Fox Charlie Sierra, stand by.
I think we're okay. Everything looks pretty rock solid. Like, these textures look really good until you like get up really close and realize that they're just totally flat. But from back here, they look pretty nice. I don't know. It's fine. If a little goofy, it's fine. My God, I would love to own a Bonanza someday.
Oh boy, you guys really messed this one up.
Agree.
Okay, 5 Charlie Sierra, climb and maintain 900,000.
It's just the best. It's the best airplane. It seriously is the best airplane.
And .com 931, climb and maintain.
All right, let's see if we can get
8,700
altitude to go up here. let's go.
5 Charlie Sierra, climb and maintain 9,700.
Vertical speed. Is it gonna do it?
Okay, and so I don't have an aneurysm here. .com 931, you're expecting the RNAV Bravo approach. You'll be number 1 and 5 Charlie Sierra. You can expect to hold at Julian for inbound IFR traffic. Who knows how long that'll be, and I'll have lower for you once he's inbound. Thanks, and 5 Charlie Sierra, 9,700, need you level
God, he's so good.
by Julian.
How much do you think you would need to make a year to own one? I think, yeah, if you're making controller money, well, see, the thing is, as well below minimums, keep in mind that as you are in that system.
November 72 Sierra, contact Los Angeles Center 134.65.
Okay, 3465 72 Sierra. Okay, yeah, we got it. Las Vegas approach, Bonanza 9072 Sierra, 11,500.
Las Vegas approach, that is optimistic. November 9072 Sierra, Los Angeles Center, the Barstow altimeter, just to put you in check there, is 2978. It's only about 5 miles from you.
Roger that, thanks. Sorry about that. 9072 Sierra.
No worries, I don't want you thinking you're cool or anything. It's going to take you at least another 45 minutes.
Dude, I got a nice tailwind. I'm moving. I could have sworn that he said Las Vegas approach, but anyway. So below minimum.
178. Los Angeles ground, roger. Runway 25.
Below, okay,
right,
so below
taxi
minimums.
via Charlie.
You're going to be in the
Charlie
FAA
1.
system, right? With a bunch of controllers.
Bravo.
You're going to be
And,
at an airport
that thing I
somewhere.
said about not
You're
pushing
going to
onto
have
a
access.
taxiway.
You're going to meet people.
Remaining in the ramp area,
You're
looks
going
like
to
you have
get
positioned yourself
an
in the
awesome
taxiway,
ownership
Charlie.
group with a couple of
Just make sure
guys,
that,
a couple of controller friends that also
you're
want
gonna
to
let us know before you
fly.
do that. You
You'll
did
find a
call me, but you
Bonanza.
didn't say you
You'll
were gonna be
split it
pushing on
3 or
Charlie.
4 ways, and it'll be the best thing ever because you guys will be working all the time, and you're not going to be stepping on each other flying. And they're probably going to be really cool guys that you'll want to, or girls that you want to hang out with anyway,
Air
and
53
you
Golf
would
standby. That's no
have
worries.
fun flying
remember,
with
just in the ramp area
together.
You don't need to call.
Like that's
if you
what
need to
happens
enter
at
a
John
taxiway
Wayne.
or moving area,
You know, there's
you'll
like
need to call
a
us.
couple of the
Generally, you can
controllers
find- there's
get
like
together.
a checkered line that defines the ramp and
One
moving areas.
of, you know, one of them's got his pilot's license. One of them's getting his license. They want to go in on a plane together.
No worries.
And that's it. Like right now, if you don't know anybody,
King Air, go ahead.
it makes it seem like it's impossible to like. How am I ever going to meet a group of people that are going to be cool enough that I trust enough to want to go flying with or own a plane with? But you will for sure. OC Aviation, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow.
I'm 931 cross Julian at.
We were talking about you earlier.
8,700. Third on Ave Bravo.
The
approach Ramona. Expect to
by the way,
for runway 27.
OC Aviation. There's a gentleman in the chat named Mr. Finbar. And let's see. Hang on.
Number 5 Charlie Sierra, and hold is published at Julian.
Okay.
You can expect further clearance at 0515. Time now 0448.
I imagine folks making a Haxons video. Okay, OC Aviation. I'm about to hopefully make your night. Go to this link, download it, and put it in your 172 livery file. But yeah, before I met, Brad or, High Wing, Time Trader, Uchi, any number of these local guys that are pilots or are working towards a rating or something. Like, they're all so cool, and I would, in a heartbeat, I mean, I've told Brad this a million times, like, I would go in a plane with you in a heartbeat. Like, you know, let's pick it, let's, you know, whatever. Absolutely in a heartbeat. And until you meet some people like that, it's hard to imagine someone flying your plane. Like, I don't want someone sitting in the plane and, you know, sweating in my airplane, flying around and, you know, whatever. But
November 3032 Romeo, climb and maintain 11.
The concept of being able to split the cost of an airplane, make it so much more affordable, because realistically you're not going to be flying it that much. I mean, the average, you know, like 100 hours a year maybe, if you're flying a lot, just like as a private pilot. I mean, if you're building time and you're trying to, you know, whatever, you know, have a commercial rating and are flying it a lot or doing little jobs or whatever, that's different. But just like as a casual private pilot, 100 hours a year is a lot, and that still leaves a bunch of time to split it with somebody. Yep, OC Aviation, yeah, that's delivery. So Finbar in the chat, who has done really, I think, all of the deliveries of the planes that I fly. So this is the plane that Brad flies. I don't know if you watched many of the videos lately, but my instructor Brad, this is the Bonanza that he flies. So he just made some local SoCal airplane liveries. And Finbar, I don't know if you made that livery after or before or after 4 Foxtrot Golf. But OC Aviation, as you know, I flew the Piper, the OCFC Piper, and he painted a plane to look just like it. And it's pretty awesome to be able to fly around in a plane that looks like that. Let's say you bought one of these planes. What the maintenance cost alone per year? Plane itself ain't cheap. I don't really. I mean, Kenny, it just depends on the kind of plane. I don't.
Wind 240 F11. Visibility more than 10. Sky clear. Temperature 33.
I don't know.
Dew point -3. Altimeter 2976.
Did we drop PilotEdge? That's weird. 2,000 a year.
Wind 240 F11. Visibility more than 10.
Yeah, it depends on what you need for it too.
33. Dew point -3.
That's why I have like I have no idea. It just depends on what kind of plane and yeah. Yeah, and if anything goes wrong, which I know is not what you were asking, you know, the maintenance cost, but
Cherokee 4 Foxtrot Golf, you can contact Runway Tower 126.8. Good day. 126.8. See ya.
See you, Dr. Trenchcoat.
Gene weather. Wind 240 F11.
I think this is
visibility more than 10.
The X-plane
Sky
one.
clear. Temperature 33. Dew.
Okay. So Gene, we need to be coming down pretty soon, actually. If we put the nose down, let's go vertical speed and go down, start going downhill, even if it's just like 100 feet per minute. We're still going downhill. And that should pick up the pace. He said you have to overhaul every 100 hours or so. Well, there's a 100-hour. There's a 100-hour inspection, so I wouldn't be it's not really an overhaul, but it is a 100-hour inspection, which is, you know, can be relatively intensive, and I don't know what the average cost for a 100-hour would be. But yeah, you wouldn't have to overhaul it. That is an actual term. that is used, and an overhaul would happen every 2,000 hours typically. Explain 11 on a Mac. Any thoughts? People do make it work. I can't say that I would ever consider it, but people do make it work. Yeah, the engine would have to be overhauled every 2,000 hours, typically. Yeah. I mean, but like 100-hour inspection, you would, and that wouldn't be like an overhaul is a thing. That is an actual thing that does happen. But like he could have said, like I have to do an overhaul and an 100-hour inspection, but it just, yeah, those are two different things. Okay, we're on our way down. Now we're doing 176 knots, so we're going pretty quick. Let's see, what's the panel? Gotta check the altimeter, make sure that's set. 176, we're descending through 11,300 slowly. It's showing a vertical speed of 0. If you're not for hire, you can run the engine as long as you want. Even the overhaul times are not mandatory if you're not flying for hire. I did not know that. I thought it was mandatory no matter what you're doing. Oh, was I? Altitude.
And 178, rudder change tower frequency 120.95.
5,500 feet, and then go. Okay, so we were going quick just cause. But now we're really gonna be going fast now. How's our temperature looking? Those are pretty nice. $178.
Then 178 Los Angeles Tower, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Henderson Executive.
Yeah, it could be any number of things for sure.
1800 Zulu weather. Wind 220 at 11. Visibility.
Yes, yeah, OC Aviation. Yeah, did you already look that up? Do you have that already? I jumped into Bonanza the first time this week and it was awesome. Heading what Bonanza was it?
Left. Departing runways 17 right, 17 left. Advise on initial contact. You have Victor.
5 Charlie Sierra, descend and maintain 8,000.
Quick Google search shows it costs about $18,000 a year just to say you own a Bonanza. Now, what does that entail? Is that like payments, insurance, maintenance?
Visibility more than 10. Sky
no
clear.
Fuel.
Temperature 33, dew point -4. Altimeter 2975. Arriving runways 17 right, 17 left. Departing runways 17 right, 17 left.
Radar service terminated. Contact Carenado Tower 119.87.
A36. Okay, cool. Hangar insurance annual miscellaneous maintenance GPS database subscription. Okay, so hangar insurance annual.
Number 53 Golf. Contact Los Angeles Center 134.65.
GPS database subscription.
Henderson Executive Information Victor.
Jackie 45 Golf. Contact Runway Tower 126.8. Good day. 126.8. See ya.
Visibility more than 10.
931.
You taking off White Lake?
Runway 27 clear line.
So it does not appear to include loan payment.
And 178 contact departure.
17 right, 17 left. Departing runways 17 right, 17 left. Advise on initial contact. You have Victor.
freaking Porsche.
Los Angeles Center, King Air 1553 Golf with you, level 230.
Number 1553 Golf, Los Angeles Center, cross wig at maintain 12,000, Las Vegas altimeter 2971.
Henderson Executive Information.
363 Sierra Papa is a good plane. I flew that one. That was my discovery flight plane.
12,000 and got the altimeter. We have information to
Yeah, there's other
-4.
there's other ways to do it. I'd take an Archer 180 over a 172, but you know, you don't need a hangar, and if you split it, you know, that's where, you know, like if you're in the $10,000 range and you split it with somebody, it's $5,000.
And 178 SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 13,000.
Flew it over the airport where I got to hop in the Yak. Okay, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, those pictures and videos and stuff were freaking sweet. Nice.
November 6238 Alpha Ramona ground, roger, verify you have Foxtrot.
Okay, now we're doing 183 over the ground. We still got some
roger, it's IMC.
Yellow to play with. See if we can jump it down to 200 feet per minute. Yeah, dude, that's where the money's at. Is just marry some rich girl. Absolutely. Yikes, White Leg. Well, have a great night. Thank you for spending some time with us. And we are in our final descent into Henderson. And getting faster, too. We are going, I don't want to say significantly faster, but pretty good amount faster.
Destination ATIS is 120.775.
1800 Zulu weather.
Thanks. We're still not picking up the PilotEdge one.
10. Sky clear. Temperature 33. Dew point -4. Altimeter 2975. Arriving runways 17 right, 17 left. Departing
Oh, you're mainly in 3 Sierra Papa?
Right, 17 left.
Okay.
Advise on initial contact. You have Victor.
Yeah, it was a really cool. It is a really cool plane. OC. They are, I believe, doing a full avionics upgrade on that plane. They're gonna put in a full Avidyne glass panel, raise the price so no one wants to rent it, and that's pretty much gonna be it.
Visibility more than 10.
But yeah, I miss seeing it on the
Altimeter 33, dew point -4. Altimeter 2975.
Yeah, that is definitely cool.
Departing runways 17 right.
Climb maintain 12,000, Bonanza 32 Romeo.
Advise on initial contact, you have Victor.
Oh crap. Okay, let's go. Vertical speed, we need to get this thing down here. We need some
Henderson
descent.
Executive Information Whiskey. 1800 Zulu weather.
Unit 178, contact Los Angeles Center 153.2.
Visibility more than 10.
Now we're gonna haul ass.
Sky clear. Temperature 33. Dew point -4.
I'm trying to wait for it to kick in.
Altimeter 2975.
Unit 178.
That's still the old. That's the X-plane default ATIS, and I don't have.
Number 907 Sierra, contact Las Vegas, approach 118.4.
Was that 118.4 9072 Sierra?
Affirmative.
Okay, 18.4. See ya.
I'll throw him an ident too.
Las Vegas approach. Good evening, Bonanza 9072 Sierra, descending through 10,000. We'll work on the ATIS for Henderson.
Bonanza 907 Sierra, Las Vegas approach. Good evening, Harrison, altimeter 2976.
Alright, 297672 Sierra. 176. That was quite a bit off. What did that do to my altitude? Okay, so we're underneath 10, so we got to be under 8,000 before we bust this Bravo. And now we're doing 200 over the ground. Still only 164 indicated. Or I guess that's probably adjusted for true, maybe, or not? I don't know. My CFI today said looking good. Looking really good.
Welcome 931, taxi to parking via Alpha.
Looking really good, though.
We're looking good. Oh, we're looking good.
That one's so funny. Oh, we're looking good.
Cessna Skyhawk 204.
Okay, so 170 on the airspeed. We're in the yellow, but the air is smooth, and we're doing 212 knots over the ground. That's fantastic. Are we going to make it underneath this Bravo shelf? It's going to be close. I don't think we are.
It's just is what it is. It's just complete, total
crap.
Bonanza 3032 Romeo, Los Angeles Santa, Big Bay, altimeter 3013.
Whoa! Found it!
Hello.
Found the ground.
Yep.
Cessna 72 Sierra, if you need it, cleared as well as Vegas Bravo airspace.
Okay, cleared into the Bravo. That does help. Thank you, and 72 Sierra. He could see me just bonsaiing away from that Bravo shelf. Cleared through the Bravo. Awesome. Oh yeah. Yeah, see, that is Brad. Some of it. But the other one was not. We're looking good. Oh, we're looking good. That was not Brad.
6238 Alpha, Aviation ground. Good evening, runway 27, taxi via Alpha.
Okay. What is the pattern, traffic pattern going to be here? It's probably left traffic, I'm assuming.
Go somewhere else.
Let's go somewhere else. Left traffic. Yeah, it should be left traffic. We should be able to pick the ATIS up now.
Henderson Executive Information Whiskey.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not picking up for some reason. 25-1. Yeah, I don't know why it's not picking up. Las Vegas approach, Bonanza 9072 Sierra. I'm having trouble picking up the ATIS for Henderson. Is that a known issue?
Bonanza 72 Sierra, negative. I've heard that before. I can read you the weather. Henderson reporting winds 240 at 11. V5 skies, altimeter 2976.
Okay, great. Thank you. 72 Sierra. Okay, so we got it in sight. There is the strip, there's McCarran, there's Henderson, and we will see what he wants us to do. How do I get an altimeter setting if no weather station is available? Yeah, land on the ground. We also need a lot less altitude than this. We're still super high, holy crap. We need to be down at 3,500 feet.
Cessna 6238 Alpha is at tower runway 27, clear for takeoff. Wind 270 at 8.
I pulled the power back. We can get this thing moving, I guess. If we need 3,400, we're at 7,600. Let's just see how close we can get to that VNE. There's a little racetrack. Oh my god. Yeah, it's freaking serious.
There is 178, Roger, what was the last assigned altitude?
There's 240 knots and just at VNE.
Factory Golf Roger. 738 Alpha, make a left down the departure.
That'll slow it. Props full, cow flaps.
That is 178, local departure. Next 178, contact Los Angeles Center, 133.2.
Okay, let's pull it back. Let's get it slowed down here. I don't think he expected me to get up on the airport this quickly.
That is 178 Los Angeles Center. Did you want clearance for that or are you just climbing on your own? That is 178 IFR, you maintain altitude loss assigned. Your loss assigned was 13,000 from departure. You're calling flight level 190 and climbing. How did that happen?
Someone's in trouble.
That is 178. I told you you were not responding. Climbing, maintain flight level 340. Bonanza 7 to Sierra, contact Harrison Tower 125.1. You're leaving Las Vegas Bravo airspace.
Alright, 25-1, 72 Sierra. Henderson Tower, good evening. Bonanza 9072 Sierra at 3,800 descending. We're kind of on a right downwind for 17.
Bonanza 9072 Sierra, Harrison Tower, enter left downwind runway 17 right, clear to land.
Okay, 17 right, clear to land 9072 Sierra. Alright, let's get this thing trimmed up.
November 5 Charlie Sierra, contact Ramona Tower 119 at 0.87.
Flaps coming in. We got 3 greens, we've got lights on, we got props, mixture, everything looking pretty good.
Calling 415 Charlie Sierra, Ramona Tower runway 27, clear to land, wind calm.
What's up, Henderson? We're coming for you, dude. God, these These poor passengers, they just wanted a nice quick ride from Orange County to Henderson, and that was anything but. Okay, flaps are full. We're about 70. Cow flaps open. Still gotta trim it out. Was kind of a mess there at the end. Acceptable, huh? Not quite. Oof. That was a mess. That was indeed a mess. But we're down. Finally. Okay, that is off. And where are we going?
Los Angeles, good evening, December, the RMN to arrival. Los Angeles, altimeter 2988.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Bonanza 7 to Sierra Taxi parking via Echo, this frequency, have a good night.
Okay, Echo, staying with you, 9072 Sierra, thanks for the help. Let's get these friggin' passengers out of here.
Contact local approach 135.4.
We're not going to any FBO, we're just going to drop them off right here. Right in that little shack, maybe. Let's buy an MD-87, oh my god.
Bonanza 303 to Romeo, local approach. Advise when you have tuner information, Victor, expect the visual approach, runway 26 right.
Alright, here you go, you punks. Let's see what the damage is. X economy, open this thing up, finish flight. There you go, Henderson passengers. You freaking jackasses. Alright, now let's see what that... Whoa. Did it log it yet? Nope. Probably takes a second to log that. Alright, we'll check back and see if I actually made any money. It's pretty unlikely given the circumstances. Holy crap. Alright, 9072 Sierra, you are staying in Vegas. So, I'm getting that customer service is not really your thing. Not a whole lot. Not when we get basically the flight from hell to do this. This is get out of the damn plane and you're done. Yeah, I have no plans of being a corporate pilot. That is a good looking plane. No, my customer service is excellent. Not in this case. The pilot's patience was very tested throughout this whole ordeal, and it was very much an ordeal. And time is money. Thank you, Kenny. We got stuff to do. We're moving along. Oh man. All right. Well, that was entertaining to say the least. So, holy crap. Yeah. Got a little 7,600 in there, and we made good time out to Vegas, though. I will say that we did make good time, so that's at least good. Thank you guys all for watching. It was as fun as any stream has been in a long time, so I appreciate that very much. Let's turn this Aspen off. Yeah, it was as fun as any stream has been in a while. Very frustrating at times. Thank you for clipping through all those buildings, police car. What the hell? I don't even know. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for getting to this point. That's amazing. I'm genuinely impressed. And everyone that's watching live, like, if somebody is watching this on YouTube and has gotten to this point, that is, they deserve some respect. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, Chef, thank you, man. And again, glad you found us. And if you have any questions, let us know. If you're in the Discord, definitely just ask whatever the question is. Just ask away. We've got, the amount of collective knowledge in the Discord is pretty much unbelievable. So, all right, guys, have a great night, and we'll see you next time. Peace.